Hey now. 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 Mm-hmm. Get rid of that. What am I doing? Move that so I don't do that again. Okay. Hey now. Hey now. All right, let me do my social media stuff. Alright. Stop schlonging around here. I just said schlonging around. I'm losing my mind. Meow 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 meow. Indeed. Where's my phone at? Oh, it's in my pocket. Excellent place for it to be. Okay. Hey Alice, how's it going? I coined the phrase. I can't even laugh. I'm just laughing already. I coined the phrase schlonging around just now. I don't know, just like I said, I just gotta stop schlonging around, and then I'm like, nobody says that. That's new. Schlonging around, huh? Oh, that's good. Yeah, that's good. Yeah. Yo, EP. You don't think they're schlonging around, do you? Yo, EP, thank you for subbing to Tier 3, 49 months. Can we get some oofs? I feel like we need all the oofs here. Let's put some oofs in the chat. Oh, and apparently there's a dinosaur or something. I don't know what that's all about, but I got that off a hype chain. Yeah, schlonging around, schlonging around, schlonging around. I'm gonna make that a thing. I'm gonna say it often enough that it will be picked up and become a thing, but not so often that it will become tiresome. I know how to do that. I got everybody fucking saying chud. Schlonging around. Oh, man. I don't know why I'm laughing so hard. You do not recommend chronic pain, chronic... Hey, look! If there should be a review site like Yelp, but for diseases. You could give, like, a review if you've had that disease. I don't think very many of them would be recommended, but, you know... At least you got your grandmother on your side, though. She trying real hard to make this easy on you, I feel, you know? Because, like, I feel like, how long has this been going on? Like 4 years at this point? I feel like early on, everybody just sort of, like, acted... I mean, I don't mean everybody, but I mean, like, in your family, like IRL peoples. They just sort of like, oh, well, you know, Evie's just bitching too much. Oh, they got some aches and pains, whatever, right? You know, and your grandmother... certainly is a lot better than that. Gotta catch them all. But at the same time, you notice too that once you got not a specific diagnosis of a disease, but like the first step towards that was a specific diagnosis of a symptom where it had a name, suddenly everybody was treating it a lot more seriously. And now that you're, like, definitively diagnosed, it's like, yeah. Everybody's got to take it seriously. Honestly, you know how you said you wanted to send a fruit basket or an edible arrangement of some sort to that one doctor? Not only do I support this idea, but I feel like there has to be a service that offers basically the opposite of that for that one ER doctor. You know who I'm talking about. Dr. Shittlebaum. Like, there has to be something where it comes in a nice basket, but it's something really fucked up. It's got to be like the opposite of that. Like a nice fuck you card. You know what I mean? Instead of a thank you card, a fuck you card. Right? Instead of flowers... it's ragweed, right? Instead of chocolates, it's... well, what's the opposite of chocolate? It's instead of chocolates, it's... I'm trying to think of something that is food, but that is universally disliked, right? But I'm having a hard time with that, because there's always somebody that likes, like, even the weirdest shit. So, well, instead of flowers, it's ragweed. Instead of chocolates, it's fake plastic dog poop. You know, the kind that actually kind of smells a little. instead of candy, it's belly button lint. There you go. Instead of candy, you give them belly button lint. Nobody likes that. Instead of fruit, it's garbage juice in little phials. Yeah, but there's people that like that shit. I'm trying to come up with something that's universally disgusting. Man, those Halloween candies are weird, though. I know what you're talking about. And instead of a thank you card, it's a fuck you card. It's like, hey, look, I just wanted to say, from the deepest, deepest part of my heart, fuck you. Fuck you very much. You know? That would be great. I don't think people obtain them. I think they just appear. It's like an old, oh God, what was that comedian that did this routine? I want to say Ray Romano, but I'm not sure. It was like, you know, like you never see anybody buying clothes hangers. You just have them. You move into a place and there's like 50 clothes hangers there. You know, it's just... Well, I think what it was he saw a guy at the store buying clothes hammers and he's like, what is wrong with you? Fuck you very much, EB Agent J. That would be a great card. Oh, man. Well, see, here's the thing. You say you need more clothes hangers, right? And you also say that you've been thinking about moving. See what I'm saying? You see what I'm saying? You don't actually go out to buy them. You just obtain them. Sorry if you're a malpractice suit. It's like one of those things like, hey, I'm sorry, I'm glad this is happening, or sorry this is happening, or whatever, I'm not paying attention. Oh, man. Oh. See, I saw that video on Facebook, and I was immediately like, oh, let me screenshot the guy's name so that I could send it to Alice. And then I immediately found the pork roll thing, and I was like, let me send this to Elise. See, you just obtain them. You obtain them. Well, don't think of you as somebody who... Well, I can't talk today. Don't think of yourself as somebody who has clothes. Think of yourself as somebody who collects clothes. There are people who literally collect clothes. There's some people that collect sneakers. I don't get that. Wow. We believe you do things. Do 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 do. So Gunny actually, hey Gray. Gunny actually hurt himself yesterday running around outside. He went a little too hard. The dog next door was out, and he was running around and jumping and everything. And then he came in, and he was limping a little. And, you know how it is with dogs, right? They go too hard until they hurt themselves, and they limp around. And you know, they're not smart enough to rest. So Gunny was feeling a lot better this morning. He woke up, he was just not really limping very much at all. Just feeling happy. Let him outside, and he starts running around like a fucking lunatic. He came in, and you could tell he was hurting again. Poor dog. We had a dog in the past that was like that. It was way worse though. We had this dog Xena, a Rottweiler, and she actually had a knee injury that she had to have surgery for. And she had the surgery and everything. And the thing is, like, every time she started to feel better, she would go insane. You know what I mean? Like, every time she started to feel better, she's just running around in circles and jumping, like, whoa, you're gonna hurt your knee. And then she would hurt her knee. And, you know. It's why sometimes I wish that dogs were a little tiny bit smarter, so that we could convey to them, if you do that, it will make it worse. If you eat that, you will throw up. You know what I'm saying? That kind of thing. But I'll tell you something about Gunny, and you guys are going to find this amusing in a way. We now have to go out with him when we let him out. We can't just let him out because he has basically taken on every one of Gibbs's traits and does all the things that Gibbs does or did outside, and then he has to be watched now. Dogs with reading comprehension. Can you imagine a dog just sitting there with a novel? Right? Just sitting there reading a novel with glasses from the dollar store. Reading glasses from the dollar store. Alright guys, we're gonna get started. Let me go ahead and play this intro. Yeet! We got to go out. We got to go out. We got to go out. Oh. Can't hide the aroma of flowers. You can with shit.
Yeah. Fire! 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 Yeah. Oh, fire!
That's exactly what she said. It's something about her ass. I get the feeling, though, she's very lonely. She kept talking about her ass.
What the hell? You beat me. But now you're going to have to take on the desert route to get the water. Oh, I'm dead as shit.
My home planet needs me. Goodbye.
Let's go down to my pond. I'll teach you the nature of getting quacked out. Fuma's alternate color is fucking whack. He looks like a fucking punk rock banana. Please enter box. That's what she said. I'm sorry, I couldn't help it. Come on, are you an ass? You think you could prevent me? You can't stop me. I can't be stopped. Oh, I can be stopped by that, though. Oh, punish me! I got a knife! Oh, I'm a naughty abomination. Hey, now. You know, I was thinking about Vidalia when I made that stream title. I mean, obviously the whole sour cream and onion babies joke is older than me having seen that show, or really even being aware of it. Oh. But yeah. Alright, let's play some Final Fantasy. Oh, that's right, I'm a little... what are they called in this version? Gnomes? I think they went with gnomes for this version. I'm at the Gnome Village, where David the Gnome and his knife is. Tozus. Hey, what's up? Not a familiar face among a lot of you. Sure, fair. We're all gnomes here. Can't find a friendlier bunch. No siree. Gnome siree. Dr. Shelko knows all about the tunnel to Maralka Basin. The living woods are somewhere out there in the world. I hear the fairies that live there are the cutest things. Oh my god, get out of my way. Alright. Something's the matter with Dr. Shelko. He says his tummy hurts. He said tummy? He's our only doctor, but there's no way he could treat himself in that condition. I know, right? I'm literally looking forward to the rest of Rondo, too. I don't think I talked to this dude here. There's a tunnel that runs through the Mirandos Ridge. You can use it to get to Maralka Basin, home of the Vikings. The football team? Wow, I opened the door from over here. Little gnome down here. It's all ogre now. Alright. I need an antidote. I got one of those. Here you go. That hit the spot. Something I ate really didn't agree with me. You saved my life. Was it sour cream and onion babies? We're in Fantasy, Minnesota. In return, I'll tell you about a shortcut to Maralka Basin. Just take the stairs over here. They lead straight through the secret tunnel. Learn Shelko's shortcut and stuff and things and whatnot. Alright, but I want to look around the town more. I think there's like shops and stuff. This looks like it might be magic. Hey, what's up? No, it's an inn. Alright, we'll stay at the inn. Sleep tight. You got it, bitch. You ever see that comic strip? Oh, man. About the chewing chords you're making me think about, there was actually, back before Scott Adams lost his mind, there was a Dilbert strip about Ratbert telling Dilbert about all the chords he was going to chew. And I remember the one line was, and then I'm going to wrap my colon around some coax. Gnomish bread has magical properties. It's got the same effect as the sight spell. One bite of gnomish bread and the whole world would be spread about, the whole world will be spread out before you, man. Far out. I get it, it's edibles. Cool. Alright, what do I got here? Oh, just gnomish bread? It gives you a map? I don't need a map, I'm good. Alright, let's go on this one. Oh, is this magic? Okay. They got arrow, fire, blizzard, sleep, thunder, poison, blind. That's all they have, really? Okay. Nothing that I don't have. Welcome to Minnesota. Oh boy, sleep. That's where I'm a Viking. Oh lordy. Yeah, Ralphie, good job. Yeah. Let's see, we got mithril bracers and a mithril rod. Rod. You would have forgotten about Dilbert had he not taken a hard chud. Yeah. He lost his mind. Honestly, I talked to him once, right? A long time ago. He was like the nicest guy. I don't know what the fuck happened to him. Then he's suddenly, I'm a hypnotist and all this weird shit. Can I come out of Gnome here, or... Let's see. I can't? The spell's like locked down. Okay. Because his enemy's in here, and gnomes aren't good at magic. Or they're not good at... They're good at magic. They're not good at anything else. Okay, let's see thunder. Listen to the happy gnome music. Ba, ba. Oof. You take a lot of damage when you're little. Yeah, that's really that really comes down to it. Divorce broke his mind. Got him. Okay. I love the gnome versions of the songs. That's great. All right, so everybody hits level 10. Heal up a little bit. Toes' tunnel. This is cracking me up with the way that it's set up. I should probably have these guys defend. I only have one more shot of arrow here, and one more shot of thunder. And I got Field Research Basic for completing 10% of the bestiary entries. Alright, this is leading outside, it looks like. Alright, let's come out of Gnome. All this gnomery. Hey now! Alright, we're good. Alright. I mean, we're just gonna go in here, but... Okay, so this is Viking's Cove. I don't think there's enemies in here, really. We're Vikings, pillagers of the open sea. Or, well, we used to be. Wait a minute, is your leader, like, obsessed with the J-pop idol? A wily old sea dragon showed up after the earthquake and wrecked all our ships. Oh, that's worse. All but one. The Enterprise was spared. But we can't set sail with that monster still out there. Oh, dude, get out of my way. Thank you. Whoa, hello. Just rested my eyes. Ah, yes. The Homer Simpson excuse. $4. This grog is the only thing holding me together. A Viking and a Viking unless he's sailing the ocean waves. Grog. That building on the cape is Nipto Temple. Pops ought to know more about it. Ask him. The boss ain't got a clue how to handle the sea dragon. I don't know why they talk like gangsters. They just do. How's a Viking supposed to fight a monster like that? See? Yeah. What does a monster need with a ship? Yo, what's up, son? What can I do for you? Let's see, they got mini, fire, blizzard, sleep, thunder, poison, blind. So nothing that I want. Alright. And what do you sell? Alright. You know, I'm gonna buy some potions. Like 20 potions. Alright, we good. And shut up and take my money. The party is well rested. This is superpower from a video game we all wish we could have, right? Looks like you know what you're doing. I think I'll come along. Thank you, Dash. Thank you for your approval, Dash. I wasn't hiding. I was just waiting for Pops. That's all. Let me come back here because this is actually where we want to go. There's other things to do here. I think we can. Yeah. Oh no, it doesn't go there. Okay. Around here. Thundara, Fira, Blizzara. Oh yeah. Let's. Oh hell, let's make use of these. So let's see. And Blizzara. Oh, hold on. I never messaged. Hold on 1 second. I don't even see the icon there. Annoying. Sorry about that, guys. Just had to send a message. I wouldn't get on a boat right now if I were you. Everyone who sails the coast gets attacked by the sea dragon. It must be the legendary Nipto dragon from the temple. There's no other explanation. Of course. The only possible solution. I ain't boarding the Enterprise, even if it's seaworthy. The sea dragon will just come after us, see? Yeah, get out of my way. Looking for the boss? That's him over there. He's become a total layabout. I've tried everything, but I just can't win against that sea dragon. If you get rid of that monster, I'll give you anything. I'll even give you the Enterprise. You got a deal? Cool story, bro. That's it. Oh, this leads out, doesn't it? Oh, yeah. Well, we'll come back to that. All right. I want to go this way. Talk to Pops. Pops. Nope. Sure as you're born, I'm the oldest Viking here. I know more than most about Nipto Dragon. That vicious beast is meant to sleep in this temple for eternity. But ever since the Great Earthquake, something's roused the dragon from its slumber. Now it ravages every ship that sails the seas. Well, that sucks. Sorry that's happening or not happening or whatever. $4. $4. Well, I didn't really need that, but there it is. Whoomp. Yeah, I'm sure that won't matter. Wait, was that the only reason you were taking it out, was just to empty the water? I thought it was for inspection or something. Alright, well here's the ship. Oh, hold on 1 second. We're not going very far. Here's the Nipto Dragon. I'm just gonna attack for now. I'm gonna hit him with Thundara, though. You have to pay to run it? Oh my god. What the fuck? I don't remember it being like that. He just murked him. Oh yeah, I can't win this. I don't remember what to do here. Well, we might as well let him take me out and load my autosave. That's bullshit. That's 100% bullshit. I don't actually remember what to do here. I think we'll just go this way. Yeah, it makes most sense. Alright, we got a Mandrake and a Werewolf. An Ice or Fairy move? But he's a Water Dragon. He's gotta be Fairy type, like Kingdra, right? Ba-da-da-da-da-da-da. Alright, Lunith's job and Ark's job went up. Okay, this is where I should have just went. Nepto Temple. It's a statue of the Nepto Dragon, but one of its eyes is missing. There seems to be a tiny passageway where its eye used to be. Okay, this place I remember. I remember this bitch. Just 1 second. Okay. So I remember this hoe. Maybe we can fit it if we use the mini spell. Oh, I got a mini myself? That I don't remember. But alright. But they charge you to run the heat. That's also shitty in a different way. Okay, everyone is miniaturized. Let's go. See? Yeah. The party enters through the dragon's eye socket. And I think you're locked into this form for now, huh? Yeah. Well, you know, that be happening. We got some Betty. I'm gonna throw out a Thunder. Alright, Refi and Ingus's job level went up. Got a gold needle. Wow. Poison bats. I wouldn't say it... They're weak to arrow. I wouldn't say they gave you them. Those were hidden. I had to walk through walls to get to that. Ooh, getting poisoned. I only have the one antidote, but that's okay. I have, like, Poisona, don't I? Yeah. Shell Helm. And Shell Armor. Okay, taken care of. Serpent Sword. Let's give this to him. Bum, ba, 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 bum, bum, ba, 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 bum, 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 bum. What do you have to say for yourself? If you fight while miniaturized, you gotta use magic, you'll find it tough going. Black mages know a ton of strong spells. Alright, we got 2 were-rats and a bloodworm. I think we'll do, I'll just do Thunder. Ow! Dude, why you just... Do I have a Phoenix down? Yeah, I do. Oh. Hey, when they all, like, gang up on one person. We got it, though. Alright. We're here, though. A giant rat! No gem for you. I'll nibble anyone who tries to take it. Squeak! Alright. I can't use arrows, so... Alright, well, I'm gonna throw out a Fira here. Good damage. And just keep using fire. Well, it's giant compared. It's probably just like a regular ass rat, right? It's giant compared to us. Oh my god, how did they react to that story? That's a fantastic story, and I mean, it's a terrible story, but yeah. One thing you could do if this is difficult is just change them all to black mages. But, yeah. You missed with Blizzara. Yeah, I mean, that's about it. Like, oh, I happen to like some of the games. That's one thing, right? Fandom is a mistake. Oh, you really just hit me with that shit? If this is too difficult, like I said, I could just turn them all into black mages. Then I have to make sure they all know spells, you know? Oh, God. I think I have another Phoenix down. Yeah, I do. I have two of them, actually. I'm over Sonic. That's where I sit. That's where I sit on that. You know. Hey, hold on. I might have some items that might help me here. Actually. Yeah, I got Antarctic Wind. Start throwing those out to make this a little bit easier. Yeah, I tried to like the games after that, but I don't know. It's not my thing. Hey, we got it. I was like, wait a minute, I got items that can help me here. We got this rat. This dirty rat. Alright, so everybody's job level went up. And everybody hits level 11. And I got a bomb fragment. Rush Adventure is ass. It's total cheeks. And I got Thrifty Spender for getting 10,000 gil. So wait, I didn't actually see what they called it in this version. The Nepto Eye. Okay. Let's get the hell out of here. No, run. Ow. Oh, get out of there. Man, Rush Adventure convinced me, hey, I should totally hate Sonic now. Right? They're like, oh, this sucks ass. I never played Secret Rings. But it was like, oh my god. It was painful. The Lilliputian's just gonna run. I'll just hit this, yeah. And Sonic Shuffle was already kind of dire. No, 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 no. I'm actually gonna get out of here and go back to heal. I don't even have enough for Mini right now. Alright, that's okay. Thankfully we're not going far. It's down here, right? Might do it twice, though, because of the Vancian magic. Yeah, I don't know. Sonic is something that I've been over for like a long time now, and what bothers me is that there's two things that bother me. One is there's fans that just don't seem to know, like they'll say, "Oh yeah, the games got bad after a while," right? But they don't realize how long ago that was. And one of them was Dumbass. I remember when they announced the remaster of Sonic Colors, and I was like, "Why did they remaster that? That game wasn't good." And she was like, "Oh, they remastered Sonic Colors. The game's my childhood." And I was like, "Wow, your childhood sucked." You know what I'm saying? Sonic Colors wasn't very good. No, it was great. So she gets the fucking remaster of Sonic Colors, plays it on stream, has a miserable fucking time, hates it. And I'm like, well, I told you it wasn't a good game. Just because you played it when you were a child doesn't mean it was good. The other thing that bugs me is when a new game is released, and I'm talking mostly about the 3D games, they always go, "This one looks really good, it looks like it's bringing it back, it's gonna be great." And I'm like, y'all said that about the last 5 games, and those were all cheeks. Like, every single one of them was buns. Like, I think the last one that, like, I had this argument with anybody over was, like, Generations, and they're like, "Oh, this one looks like it's gonna be really good, and it's gonna bring the series back." And I was like, didn't you say that about Unleashed and Colors and all these other piece of shit games? Right? There you go. Hopefully they would tell you, right? Yeah, on my way. Alright, so I think all we gotta do now is put the dragon's eye back in the socket. Alright, here we go. Killer bees and a bugbear. Hey, I got a bugbear on my Pokemon team. It's a Butterfree. Yeah, but Gray, you're doing the thing. You're doing the thing, right? Just because you agree with me on Colors. Because you're going to defend some other piece of shit game. You just said you like a lot of contemporary Sonic games. You're going to defend some other piece of shit. Now to return the Nepto Dragon's Eye to its rightful place. The party put the missing eye in the empty socket. It is I, Nepto, the Sea Dragon. Thank you for returning my eye. It is no ordinary gem. It is the vessel for my soul. Without it, my physical manifestation cannot be controlled. By way of thanks, I bequeath to you the Fang of Water. Use its power to destroy those obstacles that block your path. We got the Fang of Water. Water has lost that which once shimmered within. That which caused the great earthquake to be also... Let's try that again. That which caused the great earthquake also trapped the light of the elements deep within the earth. I beseech thee, please, restore our light. The Nepto Dragon resumed its slumber. Alright, so we should be able to just take the ship now and go to Tockle. Yeah. Higgins. Yeah, but I'm talking about those 3D games, right? There really hasn't been a good one. Like, we might have some nostalgia for Sonic Adventure 1, but it doesn't age well. And then after that, it wasn't good, you know? Like I'm sorry, but those games suck. Tockle. Really? Huh, I didn't know that. Ah, mercy. There's nothing here to value, I swear. Damn, for an old dude, he's schmoving. Please, spare me. Man, it ain't like that. Let's look around. This motherfucker just went into the fireplace. Please, spare the child. Oh, you're not with the soldiers? My apologies. I assumed those brutes were back to finish what they started. They took my husband captive and headed west into the desert. They bore the crest of King Argus. I pray that my husband is unharmed. Please, let him still be alive. Isn't King Argus supposed to know something about airship engines? Yup. They do. They own Atlas. And they are owned by Sammy, which used to be a big gaming company, but they're mostly known for slot machines now. I just love seeing that. No, I'm out of here, man. One of the soldiers dropped this banner after they attacked our village. It bears the crest of Argus. King Argus? That can't be right. Beyond the desert, far, far to the west, is a village full of eccentric people who claim to be descended from the ancients. Whatever that means. There's a monstrous evil roaming the western desert. It's a huge tree. That tree is somebody's mom. A tree that moves on its own, I tell you. Oh, there's no reason to go there. Okay. Actually, I think there is something over here. Bacchus' cider. Okay. There's a few hidden items. High potion. Lamia scale. Okay. Anything else? I think that might be it. Unless there's something... This is a well. You may think there's something to it, but it is in fact an ordinary well. Oh. Ice staff. Hold up. There we go. Now we talking. Talking about that ice staff, though. Hey, man, I'm just talking about ice staff. Yeah. I can dig it. The mayor of Taco lives here. If you want to know about our plight, you should ask him. Tell me about your, plight. There's a hidden staircase in the hearth that leads to a storeroom with a weapon, and a few other things. We're peaceful folks, and no one's prepared to fight. Please, take whatever you need to save our town. I'm the mayor of this town. Mayor Dewey. We've been beset by soldiers coming from the western desert since the quake. They seize our food supplies and capture our able-bodied citizens. This town is on its knees, and there's nothing we can do to stop them. Oh. Sansetsukan. I believe Sansetsukan literally means killing sword? Or something like that? Oh, okay, so it's a nunchuck. Ansatsu is like assassin. Phoenix down and a Kempo gi. So it's good that we have a monk here. Bop, bop. Ba, 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 ba. Oh, trying to move out of the way. Alright, so we got a bit of traveling to do. We're not going to be touching that. Hairball over there. We got some griffins. Alright, Refia's job level's 13. Here we are. Whoa! Knocker.
Hey, check it out. It's a pair of knockers.
Oh yeah. Damn, Ark took some damage there. The Village of the Ancients. Okay. We are descendants of the ancients, creators of civilization as you know it. We live in harmony with nature, as is our creed. And with you, I guess. This costs money, shut up and take my money. This is my bonking stick, and this is my bonking stick's mate, Trevor. I dare you to circle the whole continent on a chocobo. I'll give you a prize if you do. Oh, I can actually do that now. Hold on, get out of the way, dude. I think there's a chocobo forest right here, isn't there? Why don't I just do that? Is chocobo forest? Here we go. You think you can ride a goose? No, you can. They are too small. Do you think you can ride a goose? Do you think you can ride a goose? They are too small, they'll bite your fingers off. Do you think you can ride a goose? No, you can. It's against the law. Boom. Boom. This is the first game to do this ride around the world on a chocobo trick. Ba, No, I don't go that way. And he's out. You actually went and did it. You made it all the way around the continent on a chocobo. Here's your prize. Gnomish bread. It's not like a good prize, but, you know, like, cool story, bro, right? Something you can do. Surprised I didn't get an achievement for that. Chocobo nest in a forest due east of here. Have you been by any chance? Yeah, I've been all over this bitch. Light and dark are living forces. When the time is right, they choose 4 young heroes unto which they bequeath their powers. Go to bread! But the balance is shifted once more, and it is up to you to restore the light. Do not abuse this awesome power. Now it's one of these. Ah, come on, out of the way. Magic. So they got Sight, Cura, let me get that. Teleport, let me get that. I ain't got enough money for that. Blind now. Let me see about selling some stuff, maybe. Here, take the Mithril sword. Yeah, that gives me enough for Blindna. Oh, I didn't try to scroll down to see if there's anything else. Nope, that's it. Okay, so I have all those other spells. Okay, we good. The Wrath of Light. A catastrophic flood of power was caused by the ancients. They used the crystals to harness the power of light, but struggled to contain its burgeoning energy. Light was unleashed on the world, causing untold ruination of all humanity. In the end, 4 warriors from the world of darkness came and subdued the flood of power. The few remaining ancients regrouped and came here to live in this village. Would you believe me if I said this whole continent was floating in the air? Well, yeah, I kind of noticed that, dude. I looked over the edge. It's true, oh, I gotta sneeze. Oh, yeah, mama. Alright. It's true, the ancients discovered a way to suspend the very earth. A wonder that continues to this day. The Tower of Owen provides the power that keeps us afloat. Thank you. Oh, get out of my way. We have but one rule. Surrender to the greater will of the world. One cannot rely on modern machinery. Alright, I see weapon shop. I'm gonna have to, like, grind for money, I think, but that's okay. That sounds right. I feel like Dancing All Night was one of your Jeopardy answers. Alright, so they got White Slayers here, Serpent Swords, Fire Staffs, Ice Staff, Light Staff, Bows, Arrows. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna need some money. The S Serpent Sword. Attack is 15. Hold on. Wait, how's that attack 25 there? But when I look at it here... Oh, it's 25, right. Let me get a... Okay, so... I'll definitely need a second Serpent Sword. I know I can sell stuff, but... It's better to grind. So you get some levels, right? I remember, because, yeah, that was one of your Jeopardy questions, because I remember I said Persona Q, and you were like, almost right. We got a Knocker, a Flyer, and a Gorgon. That's a weird Scyther evolution.
Scyther!
And you were like, that's almost right. And then somebody else got it. Dancing All Night. A Gorgon and 2 Lizardmen. And I was like, thinking to myself, that's the name of it? Dancing All Night? Alright, whatever. They really called it that. Ooh. This guy's got a hard-on for Ingus. Alright, Refia's job went up and so did Ingus's. That would kill your Sin card? Alright, some Gorgons. I definitely could use the levels. I'm a little behind the curve here. Oof. Alright, Lunith and Ark's job levels went up and everybody hit level 12. Let me just stay at the end real quick. And that sucks. Oh, that's right. Yes, I remember you mentioning that. Yeah. I don't know what could cause a SIM card to just die like that, but I guess any theory is a valid theory if you really don't know, right? Griffins, 3 of them. Oh, way to crit, Ingus.
Yeah, fire, fire, yeah, fire, fire. Yeah, fire, yeah.
Alright, Jingus's job level went up to 9. Are you... Okay. Are you meaning SIM cards or are you meaning SD cards? Because now I'm a little confused. Because I know that the Vita will use SIM cards if you have the 4G model. Refu's job went up to 15. But I don't think the Switch uses SIM card. Oh, SD, okay. I was like, because I was going along with the SIM card thing, because I know the Vita does have a SIM card slot. You could totally put SIM cards in the Vita. Once you said Switch, I'm like, wait, okay, hold on. The weird thing about the Vita, I remember this too. All right, Lunith's job level went up to 14. Was that I remember when they announced that there would be a Wi-Fi model, which is what I got, and a 4G model, but the 4G model was exclusively like a pair of knockers, exclusively through AT&T. And I remember when they announced it at E3 and they said AT&T, and the whole fucking audience booed. And I'm just like, oh, snap. Nobody putting up with this AT&T shit, right? Can I fight in the desert for a little while? Gorgonzola. I got cheese on the brain, okay? I mean... That's just wild. That it had to be AT&T. Alright, a bunch of job levels going up there. How much money I got now? Almost enough to buy that sword. I'll start heading back, actually. Speaking of cheese, the eggplant parmigiana is happening on Sunday. You guys will see pictures. It's quite the long process to make it and everything, so I'm probably going to be cooking all day, but... They really do. They be loving that propriety, which is like what EB was talking about, that's the one prop you can give to Nintendo is that they're not using like there was no reason. Not only that, but like the Vita used proprietary SD cards. Like fuck off. I definitely need to stay at the end as well. Yeah, I'm a little behind the curve on levels right now, so we'll instead of selling stuff to get money, we'll grind to get money. I always find that like in an RPG, if you could like grind to get money for all the equipment that you need without selling a lot of stuff, like if you just hoard stuff instead of selling it, you tend to be at a good level. Wait, no, it's this way. USB-C is just better, too, you know? Alright, let me equip that real quick. Alright, now the fire, ice, and light... Let me look at this, so... Because she has an ice staff. And I think they're all the same damage. It's just they're different elements. So what I'm probably going to do here is just get a light staff, so she'll have... ice and light, I guess. And Yeah. And then that's it for weapons. We'll look at armor. Isn't Apple also using USB-C now? It's weird all the really weird Apple stands on like Twitter and social media and stuff who were just going on about how terrible USB-C is, and now they're all in love with it because Apple's switching over to it. Like, that's funny to me. Alright, Ingus's job went up. Not going there. It's a little while before we'll be going there. You know, I never had a 3DS charger. Sounds weird, right? Well, actually, no, I did. I bought one after a while, but... Alright, everybody's level went up, and some job levels also went up. Because the 3DS didn't come with a charger, I remember. Or, oh, you know what it was? Okay, this is what I just remembered. So the 3DS did come with a charger. It did. But I didn't realize Ingus was low health. But you could also use the charger from the DS. But then the new 3DS XL didn't come with a charger. But I had the 3DS charger and the DS charger. But it was weird, though, that it sometimes, I don't know, sometimes shit just works out. How much money I got right now? Okay. Lizard Man. But yeah, if you have any regular DS chargers, I think they work for the 3DS. I remember all the way up to the N64, the RF adapter from the NES would work. That's some wild shit, right? Watch out, stay away from me. That thing's getting kind of near me, you know? Oh, man. I'm not ready to do that yet. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. One day they're complaining about how USB-C is the worst thing ever, and it's been proven to be bad, or whatever the hell they say. And then they'll be like, wow, Apple is really innovative with this USB-C stuff. I remember seeing that. Oh, my God. There was a, believe it or not, there was actually a prank that was going around about Apple that came from 4chan of all places, and believe it or not, it wasn't all that malicious. Like the microwave thing is malicious. You're getting somebody to put their fucking phone in the microwave and blow it up. You know, it's not gonna work after that. Even if you put it in for just a few seconds, it's not gonna work. But there was this one where they photoshopped it too, but where you could take the what do they call it? Fire wire, fire stick, something like that. You know, their thing, and then jam it into an onion, and that the onion would charge it. I swear freaking Hein Castle, or whatever it's called in this version, is following me. We're not ready to go there yet. Yeah, they put Ingus out. He napping. It's actually up here that we're going to be going next, but I want to make sure my equipment's all good to go. Whenever like Samsung or Google, whoever comes out with new phone technology, I'm always like, hey, look, in 2 to 3 years, Apple's going to invent this. Firewire, that's what it was. And it was Fire something. I wanted to say Fire Stick, but then I'm like, no, that's kind of like one of those things you hook up to a TV. The latest software update made it. See, now I feel like if you believe that a software update could do that, you don't deserve to have a phone. You really don't. Get educated, right? These are grown-ass adults who graduated high school and everything that think these things. Everybody but Ark levels up. Ark needs 6 more experience points. But yeah, some of the 4chan stuff is like really super malicious, and then the onion thing is like really fucking harmless. There goes Ark. We're getting there. Yeah. Let me see something real quick. I think I want to do this. I probably should have done that ages ago. You're right, though. Bleach and ammonia. Didn't they see that episode of King of the Hill? That's a good way to get sick and maybe even die. Bunch of job levels going up. Another 1,000 gil and we're there. I remember the first time playing this on the NES. I mean, okay, so like, you know, going back to Final Fantasy 2 and 3 on the NES, I talked about this already, that I had already played 4, you know, and 6. But going back, they are kind of impressive in their own way, because it's like I remember in 2, because like you boot up Final Fantasy 2 on the NES, and it's like it looks just like 1 graphically. But then the first time you just see random airships go by, it's like, okay, the world feels a little more lived in, right? Yeah. That's the recipe for mustard. It's not actually mustard gas, but it's close enough, right? My daddy used to whip up a batch of it every VJ day. I'm head back and heal, though. But anyway, this game I remember being especially... Like, the first time I saw Hein Castle moving around like that, I was like, wow, you know, the NES could do a little more than you thought it could, you know? Because you think of Final Fantasy on NES, and most people think of 1, you know, where the world is very static. There's no movement on the world at all. I can't think of a single instance of any movement on the world map in Final Fantasy 1. In the remakes, they added some movement, but like even the water was pretty static, you know? I think there might have been a slight animation to the rivers, but I don't know, I'd have to go back and look at the NES game. But everything was very static. And what's interesting is if you go from the original version of Final Fantasy 3 to the original version of Final Fantasy 4, it's not a huge difference in graphic fidelity. It really isn't. Like, yeah, obviously 16-bit, it's more colors, a little more detail and everything, but you can see where 3 was one of the best looking games on the NES. Or I should say the Famicom, right? Knocker. Pretty close. Start heading back. Knocker. They blew off my shins and dubby too. I got no shins. Oh, man. To Cotton, you gave him a loaded shotgun? Well, you don't give a toy without batteries. Oh, dear. Alright. No, this is bad, actually. Oh. There we go. That probably saved his life. Alright. Throw out a Thundara. Get off my screen. But yes, in real life, it's not actually mustard gas. It's some other fucking kind of... I need a little bit more money for the inn. It's some other kind of gas, but it's really dangerous. You don't want to be breathing that shit. Oh, he's taunt Thundara. That's okay. That's fine. All right, here we go. Oh, get in there. But I love that that wasn't somebody fooling Peggy or giving her bed. That was just an idea because Peggy couldn't come up with ideas like Min's mother could, you know? She didn't know shit. So she just came up with, oh, how about mix these two things together? I'm sure that'll be great. Alright, so I'm going to get this. Alright, now let's see about the armor shop. How much of an arm and a leg that's going to cost me. Yeah. And the fight was because Peggy was being an asshole. Alright, so I'm going to need a bunch of stuff here. So I think at this point, I did do enough, like kind of enough grinding here. I think I'm going to sell some stuff. I got like hella knives. So I need armor, especially since I'm doing kind of a low defense run, you know? It's a good episode. So get that. I want 2 of these, but I can't afford. Okay. See, we're getting there, guys. Here we go. I have an extra blind I can sell, too. Alright, so I'm going to need another mage robe. And a flame mail. So we need to grind still. Concrete furniture. What the fuck? What's the thinking there? I'm trying to understand what the thinking is for concrete furniture. Comfort's overrated? Oh shit. I have them on Cura and Thundara. That'll end that very quickly. Slowly getting there. It's a good answer as any, right? Your brother seems like he could be like a pretty good dude when he wants to be, right? Lizard man, go back to Soul Calibur, you large bitch. Everybody hits level 15. Oh my god, cornflakes. Well, thankfully, Kellogg's brother took that over. Like the non-insane Kellogg brother. You ever see that movie, The Road to Wellness? That shit was wild. I like looking at the nude ladies. I think my favorite gag from The Road to Wellness is when they make up their next batch of cornflakes. They were trying like different ingredients for cornflakes. Road to Wellville, that's what it was. Okay. Yeah, Road to Wellville. Right? They're trying out all these different like formulas to make cornflakes. And They came up with one that was like a batch, like it was like double salt. And they all like, you know, they poured the cereal, they poured the milk, they tried to, oh, it's gross, right? And they're like, all right, feed it to the pigs, right? And they're sort of sitting there all depressed, like, oh, damn, we can't nail this cornflakes thing. And damn, right? And he's like, well, at least we're making pig slop. People will buy that. And then the guy comes back and he's like, nope, the pigs won't eat it. And pigs will just about eat anything, you know? Yeah, I think he got a little bit of small town syndrome, right? Where he's like kind of the big shot, funny guy, right? That everybody likes. And then in New York City, they're like, oh, look at this guy here. Jerry Seinfeld over here. Look at this guy. He thinks he's funny. He's not funny. You're not funny. You know, it can be deflating if you, you know what I'm saying? He tries to talk to some girl, and she's like, listen, you need to go over there, and I'm going to go over there. I know that was a Long Island accent, but there are a lot of women in New York City that adopt the Long Island accent. All right, so that's enough for... What was it that I wanted to get other than... Oh, the mage robe, yeah. Oh, I didn't actually press the button. There we go. Alright, so I just need the Kenpo, the flame mail. It's 2400, that's not that bad. I'll just go grind up for that, and then we're good to go. Like, listen. Elaine, you have to see the baby. Oh, man. Do you think they would have been racist at her? Dude, black Dominican girls from New York City? Your brother must have been charming. Not to her face. Oof. Your brother must have been charming. If you got one of them black Dominican girls from New York City, because they're sexy as shit. I knew a bunch of girls like that in high school. They always tend to be really, really nice, too. Makes me think of AJ from The Sopranos, right? That didn't last, though. That girl was good for him, though. But then it didn't last. Like, he couldn't deal with the breakup. What was weird, though, was The Sopranos was really good at highlighting double standards. Because AJ started dating the black Dominican girl, and they were all really nice to her, and only mildly racist behind her back. And by they, I mean, like, you know, Tony and Carmela, right? They were mildly racist behind her back and very nice to her face, the girl that AJ was dating. But then when their daughter, Meadow, was dating a guy who was half black, Tony was openly racist directly to him. And it shows you that double standard. He didn't want his daughter dating someone who wasn't white. But if his son was dating a girl who was not white, he was okay with that. That was different to him. It shows you like the weird sort of bizarre purity standards that don't make any goddamn sense and aren't even applied in a consistent manner. She didn't want redheaded great grandkids? Why would that bother her? Like, oh no, their hair is the wrong color. This is bad. Values dissonances, exactly, yeah. Yeah, The Sopranos was really good about highlighting those sort of double standards. And a lot of the hypocrisy that you see in families like that. Like, there's a scene where Tony gets pulled over for speeding. And the guy that played the cop is a somewhat famous actor. I'm looking forward to it as well, yeah. Alice, help me out here. Do you remember who the actor was that played that cop that gave Tony the ticket and then he fucked with him? And like, I want to say he was like from a pretty famous show, like, but I can't remember what his name was. He's a very tall, slightly heavy-set black man that was in a lot of television at the time, and he played the cop. Anyway, the cop pulls him over, and, you know, Tony's trying to be charming and flash the PBA card and all this stuff, and this guy's real no bullshit, I'm giving you a ticket, right? And as the guy's going back to the car to write the ticket, Carmela's like, it's disgusting the way they persecute us. He should be out there catching drug dealers. And I'm thinking, bitch, where do you think your husband's money comes from? He's the head of the mafia, you dumbass fuck. Charles Dutton, that's it. He was from some show, right? That was like really big at the time. I can't think of what it was called though. But I watched it. Oh, that's right. He was Rock. But wasn't he also in a really big drama show? But yeah, Rock was a good sitcom. But I think he was also in a big drama show. There was a really good analysis of that whole episode that I watched, where they said that the reason that Tony had such a hard time with this cop, that he was really pissed off about him, was partially because the guy was everything that he wished he was, that he'd been bitching about since season 1. You know, the strong, silent type like Gary Cooper. He was in something. Let me look it up. Now that I know his name, Charles Dutton. I mean, he was in Alien 3. I remember that. It must have just been movies that I was thinking in, because I'm not seeing like another like big show here. All right, well at least I know who he was. Rock was weird because like I remember like I think it was season 3 or something, season 2 or 3, where they were like, "Oh man, this show's good, but nobody's watching it. Let's do some gimmick to get people watching," and they decided to start doing it live. But nothing changed. Because the whole, like, there was a ratings bump, but it was really short-lived. And the reason is because the whole idea of doing Rock, the sitcom, was something here? Oh, look at that. There's a serpent sword sitting there. Man, I didn't know about that. I just happened to see the exclamation point. So anyway, the whole thing, the whole idea that they had that was that they would get people to watch it to see them flub their lines and mess up. But they were all such good experienced actors that nobody fucked up. So there was like functionally no difference between the live version of the show and the pre-recorded version of the show. So it didn't change much. I'm just wondering, what is the advantage of concrete furniture? It's like, hey, here's this furniture that's not at all comfortable and is really heavy and hard to move. You stub your toe on the couch, you break your foot, you know, that kind of furniture. All right, we're gonna go up this way. Whoa. Get bonked, sir. That it would be cheaper? How? That's wild. Here's the living woods. Here's the fairies. The mage who changed the elder tree into a wandering creature can change his weakness. One who can see through his deception may be able to defeat him. I remember this boss. These woods are alive. The elder tree of these woods was cursed and carved into the shape of a monstrous castle we saw it floating around. Now it wanders the desert aimlessly. You must help. We are the fairies who inhabit these woods. No shit. I hear the cries of the woods. I speak for the trees. I am the Lorax. They weep for the elder tree that has made these woods his home for 10,000 years. But that great tree was cursed by a despicable mage and left the woods behind. Have you heard of Hein? He uses the barrier shift spell to change his weakness. Without the elder tree, these woods will soon perish. Our home, our friends, the trees, will wither away. Hein, the royal advisor of Castle Argus, is the one who cursed the elder tree to wander the land. That guy ain't shit. Alright. That's so weird that they would think to do that, you know? Alright, I need to get back to my ship to go to the next place. For people in concrete houses? Okay. What, maybe he thought it would match? I don't know, that's so bizarre. You're right, all of his best inventions were stolen because he couldn't come up with anything good. He was coming up with stupid shit like that. Oh, I got an experienced warrior for defeating 300 monsters. Alright. We got some hermits. They don't look like hermit crabs at all. They're more like ammonites. What a weird guy Edison was. Topsy. We'll be coming back to that. You can see Leviathan down there. Another example of movement. Alright. So we're here in Gulgan Gulch. Second here. Alright. This is Gulgan Gulch. You should know that we Gulgans are born sightless. However, we make up for our light with vision with a sixth sense. You mean a fifth sense if you don't have sight. Some of our kind can even see into the future. I wish that nobody ever taught anybody that there are 5 senses. There are so many more than that. We serve the wind crystal, a source of light, and that whose power has been bestowed upon you. And I'm not talking about, like, you know, ESP or intuition or anything like that. I'm talking about proprioception, balance, temperature, pressure. You know, there's so many senses. To try to limit it to just a few is wild. Henceforth, you must go to the crystals of fire, water, and earth. They will grant you greater powers than you already possess. The great earthquake was only the beginning. The tremors tore the land asunder. The crystals, sources of the world of light, were swallowed into the depths as monsters emerged from the chasms now scarring the earth. I remember you talking about that. That was so cool, though. That's amazing when kids do that kind of stuff. Yet that was nothing compared to the catastrophe to come. All over your face and chest. I see a future of both light and darkness, but this is by no means set in stone. The living woods, the sentient forest calls to you. I've already been there, dude. I see a future of both light and darkness, but this is by no means set in stone. We stay sequestered away in this gulch, for those who know the future should not dare influence fate. I mean, you probably should influence it, just saying. Well, I would hope it wasn't concrete, right? When crimson flames threaten the tower's destruction, he who alters fate's course will awaken to his destiny. Why you talk like a fortune cookie, dude? I sense the fire crystal's power is centered in the island of the dwarfs. Dwarves. Dwarfs. The Earth's power sealed away the other 3 sources of light. The Earth crystal may have been sealed in a similar fashion. I have been expecting you. Take this spell and use it to enter the Tower of Awen to the north. Your destiny awaits you there, Dash. We got Toad. You got Toad. We got Toad, baby. Toad. I'm not gonna do that right away, though. The thing is, oh god. Don't I need Libra or something, though? Like, I'm trying to remember where you get Libra. Because if we gotta fight Hein, you're gonna need Libra to beat him, really. I mean, not... You don't really need it, but it really helps. He's got pretty high defense, you know? Let me see something. Hold on real quick. Damn it. Oh my god. Oh, Hein's in the Elder Tree. Okay, now we're good for now then. So we're just gonna go this way and do this one. So this is Castle Argus. You have to say it like that. In the old fan translation, this was Argas, like with an ass at the end. One of the gay skaters. Wait, no, go back down. There's something there. I know it. Can I see it? This might not be open yet? Or I'm thinking of the wrong thing. There it is. I found it. Okay. Alright, here we are. $4. $4. $4. Yes, but he's not on ice. $4. $4. $4. $4. $4. $4. Oh, now I'm here. I think we can't do much here because these towers are locked. Oh. Yeah, I don't think I have the key for this. There's not much I could do here. Wait, actually, let me see something real quick. Oh, I don't have access. Okay, yeah, you need a thief, I think. I don't have access to thief yet. That's the same thing. Okay. But does your brother like know anything about it, or is he just like, oh, there's a character named Yuri. That must be Yuri, right? I think we can go in here. Yeah, okay, cool. Bomb fragment and an Antarctic wind, and it looks like just go across here. Tranquilizer. Hold on a second. I think I just puts enemies to sleep, right? Yeah, I think that's honestly all that might be here, right? Or no, there's more. I'll figure it out. More like yaoi on ice. Oh, that's only marginally funny. Alright. I think it's the same thing, right? Yeah. Oh, no, that one heals you. There's something I'm missing. I know that. Give me a second, guys. I'm looking at a map. I'm trying to figure out how to get to where I want to go. Oh, those are probably the locked doors. Okay. Alright, let's get out of here. We'll do the tower. I'm gonna have to teach myself the Toad spell, though. Toad the Wet Sprocket. I did know that. That I did know. That part I knew. I also remember that people used to refer to the stories as lemons. Is that still a thing? Do people still say lemons? Listen how old I am. Like, do kids still say that? They call them the lemons? See, the kids these days. Where's my water at? Oh, here it is. Literally in front of me. They all listen to the rap music, which gives them the brain damage. Here we are. Tower of Owen. Alright, yeah, so to actually talk to these guys, you gotta be Toads. Hey, we're Toads! Toads of a different color. Tower of Owen. Nope, damn it, wrong button. Wasting magic's charges. There you go. Oh god, there's enemies here too. Can I just not? Not while I'm a Toad, right? I'm trying to talk to you! Oh, they don't really talk to you. Alright. Never mind then. I know you need to be a Toad to continue, but so... Oh boy. Oh, I got a preemptive strike? Alright, hold on. The thing is, you can't... Oh my god. You can't use magic as a Toad. Let me see how much damage I can do. Not a lot. Like I said, my thoughts on this, I think that's more exhaustion from being, you know, in pain constantly. I know the meds probably played a role, but... Here we are. Alright, we're frogs now. Let's get going. That's a line in a Final Fantasy game. I just want to point that out. Alright, we're frogs now is a line in a Final Fantasy game. We don't need to be frogs anymore, I don't think. That's just something that's there. That's in there. Welcome to the Tower of Owen. I hope you like it here, for it shall be your final resting place. This place looks familiar. I love the way this place looks in this version. We got Pugman. Pugman, he does whatever he can. He's got the master plan. This job level's 27. Maiden's Kiss. Alright, more Pugmen. They don't look like pugs or men, I'm just saying that. I mean, the tremor thing is definitely from meds, though. There's no doubt in that. He. Wait, I remember. I'm an ancient. Mugman's lost brother. Oh, shit. Tearfing. That's a sword, I believe. Maybe it's not. Hold on. Can I equip the Tearfing? It is a sword. Is it just not... Oh, it's for red mages. Okay. Hopefully it won't take that long. Alright. We got Bloodbats and Petty Mage. Unfortunately, it's a back attack, so that kind of sucks. I'm going to throw out Arrow here. Because they're flying enemies. Well, that guy's definitely dead. Not bad. Yeah, hopefully yours is not anywhere near that long, you know? Your soul shall wander these sodden halls forever. I remember now. There's a hidden switch on the 5th floor. It's in the 8th section of the wall from the left. Sweet. Let's go grab this. What do we got? Alright, blood bats and petty mages. Or blood bats and a petty mage. Yo, that petty mage looked like a Pokemon, right? It's like a regional variant of Furret. Alright, everybody leveled up, some job levels went up, everybody hit level 17, got a mallet. And another Maiden's Kiss. And ladies just be giving kisses out here, damn. Fellas, do you like getting kisses? Because I know a girl. Listen to the weird instruments they use for this song. Fardarig? Okay. Why does that sound like a Celtic curse word? Like, get out of here, you Fardarig! Like, oh my god, I can't believe you used that word. How dare you? Wah, 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 wah. What do we got? Echo herbs and a bomb fragment. How long did your friend have that problem, though, I wonder? I wonder if the longer you have it, like, the worse the recovery time is, maybe? I don't know. Alright, so we got a blood bat and a petty mage. Hit me hard with the spells right now. Let me heal up a bit here. Bum, 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 bum. Echo herbs, okay. Alright, 2 blood bats and a petty mage. Alright, refuse job level is, wow, 33. Killing that monk job, huh? Just absolutely slaying. What do we got? Salaman sword. Alright, hold on. There we go. Alright, a blood bat and a petty mage. Flame mail, I already have that. Zeus's Wrath, I think that's a quick and easy Thundara. Oh, we're already doing this. Okay, here we go. Let me save it because I haven't done that. Oh, quick save it at least. I, Medusa, will destroy this tower in the name of Zond. The continent will plummet from its place in the skies. You will not interfere. Now die. Alright, Medusa mad as shit. Can I do anything to help here? Not really. Alright. Throw out a Thundara, I guess. Nice. Bonk. Not bad, okay. Oh, by the way, I forgot to say it. Snake tits. Snake tits. I had to say it. What do you think this is? Alright. That's my last shot of level 3 magic. Nice! A lot of hits there. That's over with. Didn't even need the magic. Bunch of job levels going up. The flames lick and flare wildly. An explosion looks imminent. No, don't go near it. I remember now. I'm one of the remaining ancients, the watchman of this tower. I was only supposed to awaken if something happened to the tower. But I was asleep for so long, my memories were scrambled when I woke up. I forgot my purpose. This doesn't look good. I think I know how to stabilize the flames, but I can only do it from inside the reactor. I have no choice. The tower is the only thing keeping the continent afloat. If it blows, we'll fall right out of the sky. This is farewell. Thanks for all your help. Desh, stop. You'll die. This is my destiny. Don't worry. Once I repair the furnace, the whirlpool should stop as well. Then you can search for the Dwarven Island. That's where you'll find the fire crystal. Once I'm in, I'll warp you all outside. It's been a blast. Literally. Now then, here I go. Desh! Oh, mouse is on the screen. Hordesh! I knew him, Horatio. And we're out. And I got the Watchman's Duty achievement. Duty. Alright. Get in this. Whoa! Alright, we got Tangies. So now that he did that, we're able to kind of come out of the inner sea and access some other areas. Damn, they just be doing that, huh? Stop staring at me. Staring at my white mage, you weirdo. Sea elementals. Remember these guys from Final Fantasy 1. Alright, Archjob's level 28. Mermaid Man. Mermaider, 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 mermaider. Your life was ended by others. That's working, right? The prednisone. You are in the prednisone. I guess you didn't hear what I was asking before was about your friend that had the same issue that took a long time to recover from. How long did they have that issue? Because I was wondering if maybe the longer you live with it, the longer the recovery, perhaps? Because the shaking's a fairly new advancement for you. Advancement? Not the word. Look at this derpy-looking sea serpent. Now he's dead. Can't look at him anymore. Here we go. So here's Gishel. I tend this flock. Good for you. Hey, now I told you not to go over there. They're such a handful, but that's the job, I suppose. Come back here, you woolly nuisance. Oh, okay, makes sense. They kept walking through this guy. We got a magic thing here. Toad, Mini... Oh, Libra. We need Libra. That's, like, necessary. Confuse and Silence? Whatever. Break is really good. I'm gonna get Break. Blizzaga. Shade. That's good enough for now. May not be as unrelated as it. Well, I mean, I don't think any of this is unrelated. You know what I'm saying? I honestly don't. I think everything has been related. It's sort of like when my mom got the complex migraine syndrome diagnosis. Everything that was going on in her was part of that. Oh my. How many years has it been since we had visitors? Hardly anyone travels all the way out here. Yeah, cool story, dude. Get out of my way. Thank you. Oh, there's the inn over there. All right. It's the Chocobo Chamber. Let me tell you all a secret. You know how Chocobos love Gishel greens, right? Well, here's how to find the leader of the Chocobo flock that lives in Chocobo Forest. Put a bushel of Gishel greens in the tree in the middle of the woods. If you're lucky, you may get a glimpse of that big fella. Gishel greens. Oh, Gishel greens. Yeah, and at that point, you know, you're gonna have to be careful with the with the immunocompromised state. You can't just traipse all of my prize veggies. You just did, dick. Item shop. Let me go to the end. I'm a dancer. Let me show you. Yeah, show me. Not quite. You almost got there. How'd you like my routine? But is it art? Fat Chocobo can store up items in its tummy. Convenient, but so unhygienic. Somebody had to say it. This guy won't talk to me? Well, fuck him anyway. I'm sure they'll find something that works. Oh, let me look at these first. Okay. This costs money. Shut up and take my money. Now, technically, we could take on Hein now that we have Libra, but there's a few other things to do. What is the one treatment that doesn't leave you immunocompromised, other than just, like, always taking prednisone? Oh, it's this. It's a separate item shop that's different from the other one? Oh, it's a key shop. Magic keys. I don't know if I need these, but I'm gonna grab a bunch. Once you get thieves, you don't need those anymore, but there's a bunch of items I can get back in Argus Castle that I could use keys to get into instead of waiting for when I have a thief. You know what I'm saying? I don't think there's anything else to do here. There's no, like, weapon or armor shops in this bitch, so... Yeah, so let me actually head back to Argus Castle now. Annet! 3 Annets! Big-ass narwhals, Annet. Meow, 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 meow.
Annet!
Oh, okay. It's not that big of a deal. Whenever you happen to see it. I am a bit curious. Derpy sea serpent. Dead sea serpent. Alright, Knocker, Flyer, and Gorgon. In that order. It's like the world's worst law firm. Welcome to the law firm of Knocker, Flyer, and Gorgon. Flaquenel? Okay. Is there like a reason she doesn't want to try that, or? Because if it doesn't leave you, oh, I know what this is. It's hydrochloroquine. Hydroxychloroquine. Yeah, what is the reason that she wouldn't want to just try that instead of the other treatment? Yeah, hydroxychloroquine. The only thing about it is you will pee your brains out. You will just pee your brains out when you take that. It's wild how much you will pee. You're gonna be like, damn, I didn't think a human being could pee this much. Is this the right way or the wrong way? That's the wrong way. I'm just wondering why she's like so hesitant. Like, why do the immunosuppression? I guess the only thing about hydroxychloroquine is that it doesn't really. It treats the symptoms. Oh, okay, I see. All right, so I got magic keys. I can. Book of Fire, Ice Arrow, Book of Light, Fire Arrow, Book of Ice, Scholar Robe. So the books that you get are like, they're actually weapons. They're weapons that are used specifically for, I believe, scholars. The Scholar Robe, though, can be used by mages. So let's just do that. Because you're kind of expected to come back here once you have access to more jobs, such as Scholar, Thief, you know. Because you would use the Thief. But since you have magic keys, we can get in here early. Phoenix down, Light Arrow, and Ice Helm. Ice Helm might be worth it. Yeah. Okay, cool. Okay. So I hadn't heard of Pequenal, but that's like just like the brand name. But when I looked it up, I'm like, oh, it's hydroxychloroquine. We're gonna head to that weird kidney bean looking island. All right, more mermaids. Mermaider, 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 mermaider. Mermaider, mermaider, mermaider. It's like the one Death Clock song that just stays with me. Knockers.
It should be like one enemy called Knocker and another called Hooter.
Yeah. And I'm like, a great tit.
A blue-footed booby.
Yeah. Everybody levels up. No. My bad. Lolly-ho! Lolly-ho! You're a lolly-ho. Dwarven Hollow. How could you let him get away? You gotta get that horn back from that thief. Hurry to the underground lake. Our treasured horns are delicately carved out of ice, but the conniving thief stole one, the scoundrel. That horrible villain Gutskull took one of our horns of ice. He ran off to the subterranean lake, but dwarfs don't float. How are we supposed to get our treasures back? Lolly, no! The horn of ice was stolen. Lolly, no, he says. That horrible villain Gutskull took one of our horns of ice. He ran off to the subterranean lake, but dwarfs don't float. He's saying the same thing as the other guy. Shut up. Do you know where the village of Gishel is? Well, I'll tell you, it's across the outer sea far, far to the east. There used to be a shimmering glass tower up in the northern mountains. But after the earthquake, it disappeared. Oh, I didn't get to read the rest of that. No, it's just a cave in its place. Oh. Yeah, I don't know what the fuck's wrong with me. Let's check these out. This is the inn and item shop. Let's just look here. I do want to stay at the inn, though. Oh, boy. Alright, very brief break, guys. I gotta be right back. We'll be back with more Scottish dwarves. Although I remember back in the day when I played Final Fantasy 1 on YouTube, I decided the dwarves weren't Scottish, but they were Canadian. That was kind of funny, too. I'll be right back. You'll be sorry. I'm back. I'm from Canada. They think I'm slow, eh? That poor kid. And Bart got put in the remedial class. It's like, you don't know cursive? Well, I know hell and damn and Alright, they got Terrafing Salamander swords. I want an extra one of those. Staves. Tonfa, huh? Oh, and Satsuko. Okay, Satsukan. Oh, wait, hold on. What are the power on this? Tonfa's 20, Sensei's 25. So I'll just get one of these. They have 2 Sensetsukan? Alright. Sensetsukan! I just had a thought, Evie. Now, I know you're not like a big like Stephen King person, but how familiar are you with the Dark Tower? Are you at all familiar there? I don't think I need any of this. Yeah, no, I don't need any of this. I'm not doing a run where I use shields, so. There's some over here too. I think this is just to revive characters. Shall we dive under? And how exactly are we supposed to do that? Maybe we have to become frogs first. Yeah, not just yet. That's actually kind of what I was getting at a little bit. So, I forget which book they introduced the concept, but the main character is this dude, Roland Deschain. And he's a gunslinger, and also a very distant descendant of King Arthur in sort of an alternate reality, right? And I think it was around the 4th or 5th book. Well, the 4th one was almost entirely prequel, but there were parts that moved the story forward. But where he was having pain, specifically in his hip. And he basically stated that he had rheumatoid arthritis, but he called it rheumatiz because everything in that world was a little different. And I remember there was this sort of like Mexican lady that was like I guess you could say she was sort of a healer. And she gave him some oil to rub on his joints and whatnot and on his hip. And I remember she said something like, I'm not so sure this is the rheumatiz. And he's like, no, I'm getting old, and, and this and that, right? And it actually turned out that it wasn't. It all was keyed into Stephen King. Because it was where he got hit by the car. Because Roland was like his avatar. It was the whole thing, Here's the treasury. That's where you revive characters. Boulder blocks the way. Yeah, we're not getting past that just yet. I'm unsure about whether I should dive into the lake here. I probably should do that first before I do the flame cave. So yeah, it was actually the pains that Stephen King had from getting hit by the car and the van. And then after that event passed, the pain went away, and he was like, wow, I guess it wasn't rheumatoid arthritis after all. We're doing Toad. Alright, we're frogs now. Let's get going. It's a completely normal thing. I think you don't have to be frogs after this? Oh, no, you have to stay frogs. No, you don't have to stay frogs. My bad. Alright, let's go. Next dungeon. This one looks cool in this version. I mean, I'm just used to the NES version. I know a lot of people played it on DS and whatnot, but I never cared for the way that the DS version looked. And it was on PSP as well, but it was pretty much just a port of the DS version. You know who was a big fan of the DS game, Final Fantasy III, was Jesse. Jesse was into that shit. Ark's job level's 30. Oh, I got a gold needle? Alright, oh. Manticores, okay. But the whole purpose of him having the pain was to stop him from being the one to save Stephen King, so that another character would do it and sacrifice himself because Roland had to live. It was a little complicated. Zeus's Wrath. A stalagmite might go up your ass. It's true. They do be like that. Zeus's Wrath. Gold Needle. Ambush by Stalag. Oh, they're definitely going on my butt. Alright, Luna's like, screw you. Joke's on you, I'm into that shit. Gold Needle. $4. That's weird. A Sea Devil and 2 Ruinous Waves. I just ran into the sea elementals, and I'm already running into palette swaps, so that was wild. Yeah. Oh, wow. I got hit by bad breath. Well, some of those fade away after battle, but not all of them. Shit. Do I have like a remedy or something that's going to help me here? I really don't. I got Maiden's Kiss. The Mallet. Echo Herbs. Eye Drops. And at this point, I'll use a spell because I have Poisona. That sucked. We're just about done here. $4. Let me make sure I'm healed up. Arg! Stay back. Get away from the horn if you want to keep living. Alright, we got Gutsko and his buddy, the snake. The silly snake. I'm going to Libra him, and let's do Blizzaga. Nice. Ba, 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 ba. Yeah, you ain't shit. No weaknesses. Alright, so just go ham. Too bad Libra doesn't show hit points. Hit him with arrow, and I have another Blizzaga, so we'll do that. Didn't the guy who hit Stephen King like die shortly after that? The weirdest thing was the depiction of the conversation between the dude and Stephen King after he hit him. Because, you know, the guy didn't just, like, run off. Like, he stayed there with him and waited for the EMTs and everything. But there was a whole thing about, oh, man, I've seen all your movies and all this stuff. And he brought up Cujo. And hey, we got it. Good shit. You see, like, I saw that Cujo movie. I'm glad the kid lived in the end. And Stephen King, who's like bleeding on the ground, all his bones broken. It's like, well, he died in the book. Ba 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 ba. Horn of Ice. Alright, let's get out of here. Oh wow, I thought they might do it a little differently. Because in the NES version, that's what it looked like. Just a dash following you. I thought they might... Well, it's a pixel remaster. I thought they might do something a little fancier than that. Alright, I got a Stalagmite and some Mermen. Mermaider, 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 Mermaider. Ba, 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 ba. Alright, Refi's job is level 39, damn. stalagmite go up your booty pipe. Yeah, you're gonna give yourself a little bit of medical student's disease, you know what I'm saying? Where you know too much. Ambushed by the bombs. There was an episode of Dr. Katz all about that. Dr. Katz was a therapist, but he was also a medical doctor, and he had a whole bunch of medical books. And every once in a while, his son Ben would get into his medical books and do a bunch of reading and just be convinced that he was dying of some rare disease, you know? And Dr. Katz would just be like, so you've been reading the books again? He's like, I did a little bit of reading. So he's like, I had this pain in my foot, and then it traveled up into my chest. It's kind of tightening up. So I was like, oh, so it's a lower leg upper respiratory syndrome. It's like, Ben, you need to stop reading those books. You know, with the internet, it's even easier to fall into that trap, you know, the medical student's disease. Especially with sites like WebMD, where you just look up, like, oh, what symptoms do you have? Just put them in here, and we'll give you, we'll tell you what you have. And it's like, well, you know, I have a little bit of an ache, and they're like, you have cancer. Like, WebMD is so bad.
It's our horn. You had the best. Now put it back where it belongs, please.
Hang on. I'll take down the water boy. You can get through now. Just leave the horn on the altar. Yeah, he wound up getting sick from stress. I remember that. I wonder if there was a correlation there, like, you know, with the same writers and a lot of the same actors, where they're like, let's do another kind of take on that idea. Is this where the Horn of Ice goes? Yep, just put her down. Donk. Ha ha ha. You fools didn't even notice me hiding in your shadows. I mean, I definitely noticed the dash following me, the underscore. Now both horns are mine for the taking. Diker said it was psychosomatic or menopausal or something like that. There was an episode of The Simpsons where not Mrs. Krabappel, the other one, Mrs. Hoover got, like, she said she had Lyme's disease or something, and she was out for a while, and then, you know, they had the substitute. This might have even been the famous Lisa Substitute episode, I can't remember, but then she came back, and they she's like, the doctor says it was psychosomatic. Do you know what that means? And one kid's like, it means you're faking it, and then another kid's like, no, it means you're crazy, and she's like, it's both. It was, yeah, okay, I thought so. With both horns of ice in my possession, I can extinguish any flame. The tunnel of the crystal poses no obstacle to me now. The power of the fire crystal will belong to me, Gutsco the Great. It's all mine, all mine. I am very evil. I bet that lowlife is headed to the mountains in the north. Please, you gotta go get those horns back now. I'm working on it, dude. Calm your tits, keep your shirt on, all these cliches. Lolly-ho. Relevant. It means you're faking it. No, it means you're crazy. It's both. Alright, we got a mermaid and a... I almost misread that as steakhouse. That's a seahorse. I guess I'm hungry. We're having steak sandwiches for dinner. That was such a great episode. Every bit of it was good. Alright, the Molten Cave. Ooh, spoopy. In the original, I believe this was just called Flame Cave. Do. We got a red marshmallow and a balloon. Nobody gets that reference. I go, balloon. Everybody's like, cool. Nobody will ever get that reference. There was this dude in Central Park that sold balloons, and he'd been there for decades. And what he'd do, he had these like big balloons that you could like bounce on the ground, and there was like something in them that would make them rattle. And he would just like, wait for a kid to go by, and he'd go, balloon, and start like bouncing one. He knew how to sell them. He'd wait for a kid to walk by and go, balloon. Antarctic wind. Alright, unfortunately we gotta walk through the lava here. Fortunately, it doesn't actually hurt you in this version. Adamantoise. Back when the Adamantoise wasn't a boss or a super boss or a really tough enemy, right? This isn't even lava, it's just hot Kool-Aid. We got an Antarctic wind. It's actually pleasant. You step in and it's like, ooh, it's warm. It's nice. It's like a bath. They made a great reference to that later on when they did the Itchy and Scratchy movie. And I forgot what it was that Bart did. But he had been acting up real bad, and Homer's punishments never stuck. And to try to teach him a lesson, he came up with a punishment, which was that he would never be allowed to see the Itchy and Scratchy movie. And Homer admirably did his best to stick to the punishment. And he wasn't allowed to see the Itchy and Scratchy movie, so Lisa goes to see it. And, Adamantoise, okay. And I remember he's like, how was it? And she's like, it wasn't that good. And he's like, you don't have to patronize me. Like, it was amazing. Oh, and the celebrity voices, Michael Jackson, Dustin Hoffman. They didn't use their real names, but you could tell it was them. Oh. Hey, look. That was important. Yeah, that actually hurts you. Oh, boy. That was important shit. Alright, high potion. Maybe I should have waited to go here because this treasure's on the other side. That's like a lot of damage. We got, 2 Mimicolians and a Crocata, which is a derp-ass looking enemy. Look at that guy. Yeah, it was the far future, and Bart was the Chief Justice of the Supreme Court. And Homer was very old, and they went in to see it. And it was like, which one's the mouse? Itchy's the mouse. Itchy's a jerk. He's like, what do you say, Dad? It's been 40 years. I guess you learned your lesson. Freezing Blade. All right. Let's equip that. It's going to be useful here. Yeah, I shouldn't have crossed over the waterfall until the Kool-Aid fall. We got more crocotas. Sounds like a cheese, like ricotta, but it's crocota. Oh my god, I can't wait to make the eggplant parm. You know what Alice said to me, which I thought was very funny? Alice says, I look forward to seeing it almost as much as you look forward to eating it. I just got it in my head that I had to have eggplant parm. And I had it not too long ago in a sandwich from the pizzeria, but I have to have the actual meal with the spaghetti on the side and everything, you know? Crocota. But I have all the ingredients. We have 2 eggplants. I got the breadcrumbs. I gotta make tomato sauce, and but I got mozzarella and everything, you know? Ah, potion! It's like, I look forward to seeing it almost as much as you look forward to eating it. I had a red marshmallow and a balloon. See, now when I make that reference, you understand. I wonder if that guy's still around. I mean, he'd have to be very old at this point, but that dude had been around for a long time. He's probably retired at this point. Eggplant is like the meat substitute that doesn't... Like, somebody described eggplant parmesan once as the vegetarian dish that even the most voracious carnivores will eat and not say, hey, where's the meat? Potion. It also makes a fantastic pizza topping. But the thing about eggplant is you have to prepare it correctly. Back in the day, eggplant could be very bitter, and you would have to bake it in the oven and like dab off the oils that would seep out of it to make it less bitter. Modern eggplants are like basically all the bitterness is bred out of them, kind of like modern Brussels sprouts, where they're not bitter at all. But yeah, I think you would like it because you like vegetables a lot, right? It's not really. I mean, it's technically a fruit, but vegetables a culinary term, so. Hot potion. Alright, this is the end of it, right? We're gonna get new jobs, which is cool, but I want to make sure that I'm all healed up for this, because we're gonna have to fight Gutsko again. They are weird looking. Do you know why they're called eggplants? It's because back in the day, they looked like eggs. They were small, they were oval-shaped, and they were white. And as they got bred to be bigger and bigger, they just became purple. You know what's a shame? I'll tell you what's a real shame. This is a real bitch of a shame. The Italian word for eggplant is a racial slur. Like, it's used as a racial slur. You'll hear it a lot when we watch The Sopranos. Yeah, they're called aubergines in those places. With the power of the fire crystal coursing through me, I'm unstoppable. Thing is, I can't tap into the true power of these flames so long as you goody-goodies stand in my way. Nothing personal, but this is where you meet your maker. Yeah. Gutsko attack with the formidable power of the fire crystal. Yeah, fire. Yeah. Bunghole. Alright, so he attacks as a salamander. I believe he's weak to ice. Oh, is that how you learned that? Interesting. I think I learned that just from, like, talking to people from, like, England or whatever, but... Boo. Let me just see. Yeah, he's weak to water and ice. Okay. Alright, so I'm gonna throw out a, I have Antarctic Wind somewhere, right? I have a bunch of them. And I have Blizzaga. That was a lot of damage, holy shit, dude. Get dunked on. Flame. Now that was a lot of damage. That's okay. I could do Cura here. Do another Blizzaga. Unfortunately, I have only 2 shots of it. Nice crit. Yeah, but the perfectly normal word for eggplant in Italian is oh my god. It's not oh my god. It's also used as a negative term for black people. I think I have some. Yeah, I have Phoenix Downs. This is what I'm gonna do. You're gonna use the Phoenix Down. You're gonna throw Cura at him, and you're gonna defend. Oh no, I was hoping that. I was not hoping that would happen. Alright, do Blizzara. No! Why? Why did you go first that time? Shit. I knew that was going to happen, that he was going to get killed there. That's why I wasn't attacking. Oh well. Poor Refia. Yeah, you'll hear the Italian word for eggplant when we watch The Sopranos. Alright. Well, that sucked. Alright. That's good enough. Warriors of Light, I bestow upon you the power of light kindled within my flames. Received a new title from the Fire Crystal. Ranger, Knight, Thief, and Scholar jobs are now available. And I got Hope of Fire achievement. Alright, so making you a Knight seems like a pretty smart move, right? You... I might just keep you as a monk? Or should we go with Thief? I don't know. I'm thinking about this, you know? Ranger's not super useful. I'll come back to that. Should I make you a scholar or not? I honestly, like, you're kind of supposed to use the scholar job to fight, Hein. I forget if you could change equipment in battle in this, because that would make a ranger very attractive. Oh, but I don't have any bows. Never mind. I think I'm actually going to keep you as a monk then. Yeah. The thing is, I don't have any job points right now. I mean, I don't need... Hold on. I don't need a scholar to use Libra, though, right? You know what? I'm going to keep you as a white mage. The real good jobs are later. Thieves can be useful, but I'm just like, I don't know, you know? I really don't know. Let's go back here and heal, though. That was kind of rough. But of course you had to do flame, man. Warriors of Light, you have to help us. What happened? Tokkul, my beloved home, had nothing left to plunder, so they're putting it to the torch. Please, you have to save us. Hein can change his weakness on a whim. However, a scholar would be able to see through his tricks. Grr. Yeah, but I have the Libra spell, so it's like... Yeah. I'm thinking about this, like, do I need the scholar, or can I just use Libra? Can you get out of my way, son? Yeah, that's where I got the names from. Yeah, and they started as Onion Knights instead of, like, freelancers with their unique looks. Let me look into something real quick. I don't know if I actually need the, that job. I mean, this is saying use the scholar's study ability. I don't know. Like, should I do that, or should I just use Libra? Let me look at this real quick. Because it's the only level 4 spell I have, so there's no sense in saving that slot for something else. Let me save it, by the way. Oh, I gotta save it outside. But yeah, it's time to go fight Hein at this point. It's like the first regular save I've made today. Hein's Castle is actually like the last sort of dungeon of this overworld. And it's... okay. So I only wound up using one new job, because I'm just thinking about it like, I don't want to use a scholar. They're not that good. Knights are great, but... Thieves are good, but I think I'd rather have the monk for now. But it's good to have them for if you need them. Like, I don't need keys anymore. I could just make a thief and then walk through the door. And this game doesn't punish you for changing jobs like the NES version did. You just have individual job levels for each job. Sea elementals. Let's see, he's just toggle. You can see nothing good has happened here. Can't move. There they are. Seize them. Take that and that. Bring them along. Castle Hein is always in need of fresh servants. Here we are, in prison. Hein managed to gain immense strength, but it changed him. Now he's consumed by an unquenchable thirst for power. That traitor Hein has hidden King Agras's blade, the royal sword, somewhere. I found a way out, an opening in the corner of my left. I won't live long enough to escape, but you might. Use this to shrink yourselves. Ugh. And he gives you mini, which I already have. But in case you somehow got here without the mini spell... There's a heal. The warlock Hein carved his castle out of the Elder Tree and cursed it to roam the desert at his bidding. I'm Argus, ruler of the castle north of the desert, but I can hardly call myself a king when all my subjects are missing. Hein cursed my soldiers, you see, bending them to his will. Blast it all. He was once my most trusted advisor. Are you all right, your majesty? I will be fine. What matters is that you find Hein and defeat him. Hit him with the Hein. Master Hein was Argus's most trusted advisor until the earthquake. It's like he's been at the behest of some dark force ever since. Get out of my way, dude. Looks like a tight fit. Pause. Think we could squeeze through? No chance. Maybe if we shrank ourselves again. Oh. Okay, everyone's miniaturized. Let's go. Now we no longer need to be mini. You really don't want to be, that's for sure. Oh, there's an item. Demons! Dead demons. A holy arrow. What the hell is going on here? There we go, I was gonna say. Could move properly. Another demon. Alright. Murphy's job went up to 44. Ark's job went up to 35. Surprised Lunith's hasn't gone up yet. We got a Phoenix down. $4. $4. $4. $4. Zeus's wrath. Phoenix down. But are you down with the clown? Here's the royal sword. Okay. Alright. Pharaohs. Oof. Alright, Luna's job went up to 2. Phoenix down. Oh shit. Pharaoh and a lemur. I don't know. Nah. I'm just gonna attack. I'm not gonna get all fancy here because I gotta fight Hein, so it's like... Good enough. Okay. Wait, hold on. Something up here. Pharaohs! We're almost at the end here, so it's a very short dungeon. There we go. Ravia's job is 45, Incus's job is 33. An elixir. Nice to meet her. Alright. Yeah, I don't really have a lot of items here. I should have bought more. Oh, here we go. I'll make a quick save, too. Yo, Sarah, what's going on? It's Hein the Mage, this fountain of corruption. Dark power is truly spectacular. You could never understand. With this power, I can move forests, control armies. I can hold the world in the palm of my hand. All those who dare oppose me will be annihilated. Here we go. Master Hein has drawn near. Alright, let's hit him with that Libra. Thundara. Oof. Okay. Alright. No weakness. Oh, because he hasn't done barrier change yet? Is that what it is? How does he have no weakness? Oh, wait a minute. Oh, no. I think you have to use the Scholar, then. Alright. Because it's different from a weakness. It's a barrier. Well, let me try fire, because I feel like that might be it. We'll just try to guess. Oh, no, he just did barrier ship. Change weakness. Okay, well... I guess you had to wait. I don't know. Okay, it's not fire. It heals him. It's not ice either. It's got to be lightning. I'm going to Libra him anyway, but... no, don't Libra him, because I know it's lightning. Do Thundara. Oof, he likes that, huh? Yeah, there we go. I have Zeus's Wrath. I should use that. Have him use it. Where's my Zeus's Wrath? There it is. Oh, not what I meant to do. It's okay. Getting ready to twerk. I'm a little iffy on this, but let's try it. I don't know when he's going to shift his barrier again. He just did it. Shit. I suck at this. Alright. Let me not Libra him yet. Let's just wait on that. He's using Blazara now. Man, I have screwed this up so bad. It looks like his weakness might be fire. It's getting hot in here. Damn, it's not? Could it be lightning again? But he barrier shifted. Running out of magic. Oh, he just shifted again. Fuck. I never know when he's going to shift. That's the thing. Maybe I should have used a Scholar instead of White Mage. But then I need a White Mage, you know? Well, Thundara is not hitting him that hard. Use Libra. Lightning. Okay. Oof. Lightning is the one I could do the... Well, no. Ice is the one I could do the most damage with. Alright, so... Zeus's Wrath. Zeus's Wrath. I guess try to heal him, and you... I'm out of Thundara, though. Oh, you know what I could do? Is, use the elixir. Oh, fuck off. No, fuck you, dude. Alright, now, you know what? I'm gonna restart this. Hold on. I think I have to just... I have an autosave, or a quick save. I want to try that again. And like, do it better. Right? Roasted Lich Clown. You're right. Now, let me try that again, because that was, like, wacky. That was not good. I screwed up too much. I only have so many shots of Libra, though. That's the thing. So maybe I should... The thing about having a scholar is... Maybe, I know exactly what I'm going to do. I know exactly what I'm going to do. This seems like a dumb idea, but this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to change you to a scholar. Right? And then I'm going to put you in the back. Right? It'll be the next Tumblr sexy man. God, I hope you're wrong on that. But then again, they'll latch on to anything, right? See, you could do study, and it's limitless. But he doesn't have a weakness yet. I have to wait for the barrier shift. Oh my god, the damage, though. I'm taking way too much damage, though. Alright, there goes the barrier shift. Lightning, okay. Lightning's the perfect one. I can do the most damage with lightning. Alright, so let's see. Zeus's Wrath. Zeus's Wrath with Alchemy. Zeus's Wrath, and I have... Oh, no, I don't have... Okay, Blizzaga. Alright, Blizzard's the one I can do the most of them, my bad. But, okay, and do Thundara. That wasn't that great. That was good. That was really good. Awesome, okay. He should still be lightning here. But he's going to change soon. His high defense is what sucks. There we go. Never mind. We got him. The scholars do more damage with the items because of alchemy. I'm not going to keep Refia as a scholar, but that was pretty great. All right, Luneth's job went up to 3. Refia's up to 2. Arc's up to 36. Ingus is up to 34. Luneth leveled up. Arc leveled up. Ingus leveled up. Got a high potion. Yeah, baby. There's a voice coming from the wall. Warriors, I thank you. Wait a minute. Did the wall just speak? I am the Elder Tree of the Living Woods. Hein cast a powerful curse on me. Thanks to you, that curse is now broken. I am in your debt. Before I head back to my woods, I will return the humans locked within my walls to where their roots belong. Huzzah! Thank you. Huzzah! Huzzah! Let us be off. The journey may not be smooth, but journeys seldom are. My wood is talking to me. Yo, what up, Wayne? Wood.
Yeah, the wood, good. Yeah.
The hairball is moving. Ba 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 ba. Do 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 do. We have arrived, saplings. You may alight. Let us get down. Do, 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 do. Hooray! At long last, I am back where I belong. Thank you. You saved our woods. How heroic! Darkness threatens to envelop our world. You have been chosen by a light to ensure balance is not upset. Take this with you. Use it to find your way when darkness blocks your path. And we get the Fang of Wind and stuff. That's why you're only temporarily... That's why you're only on temporary leave from the nut house? Because my wood is talking to me? Hein's atrocities wrought wrought havoc within my roots and trunk. I fear I must refuse visitors to these woods for at least a millennium while I heal. Warriors, you have my thanks. Now go and dispel the darkness of the world. You are our last hope. Alright, so, gotta get back to my ship. We actually want to go back to Argus Castle now. But first I'm gonna just pop off here and, oh, griffins. Oh shit, I gotta change Raphia back, because I don't really want a scholar hanging out of my, team right now. So we'll change you back to monk. The butterfly nets. Oh god. You saved the town, thank you. Yeah, so you're not running away. Oh wait, there's no like services now here, are there? Yeah. Oh. Ow, ow, ow. Alright, that's okay. Let me just get back on my ship and... There we go. Whoa! Knocker and Flyer. In that order. Hey! Warriors of Light, thank you for saving the kingdom. I am unoriginal and say the same thing as that guy. Well, I don't need to... Yeah, I don't need to go to the towers now. Never mind that. Because I already did that. I mean, you can go and get, like, stuff for, like, thieves and whatnot. I don't know, maybe I should make... I don't know, I really like the monk, but... Maybe I should go with a thief. Yeah, I think I will. But I don't have any equipment for a thief just yet, unfortunately. So I'm gonna leave you in the back row for now. I gotta, like, get better, like, thief equipment. Greetings, brave warriors. You have restored peace to my kingdom. You know not of the depth of my appreciation. Please accept this in return. It is the Wheel of Time, a device said to have been constructed by the ancients. It has been in my family for generations. Take it to a man named Cid in Canaan. Oh, you're already acquainted? Then I will spare my explanation. Go to him now, warriors. We got the Wheel of Time. Our continent is actually suspended in the air. Some people call it the floating continent. Yeah, I knew that. Where is that guy? Oh, there's a dude that gives you something. Like a white mage. Oh, damn it. I'll have to look around, I guess. Thieves are masters at picking locks. They can unlock doors without needing the key. The fourth sconce on the right opens a hidden passage. I kind of knew about that, actually. In battle, a knight will protect whoever is closest to death. Some say the Wheel of Time is a perpetual motion machine. Lisa, in this house, we obey the laws of thermodynamics. Warriors of Light, thank you for saving the kingdom. I'm unoriginal. Yeah, they're all gonna say that. Dude, where's that guy? Dude. I don't know. Maybe it is over here. It's this guy. Oh, hello, I'm researching elixirs. You've heard of elixirs, right? The legendary healing draught? Well, you came just at just the right time. I finished brewing 2 of them. Here, take them with you. And you get 2 elixirs. Just straight up free elixirs. Them shits don't come cheap. I don't need to be in here. The air you breathe slowly poisons you for 75 to 85 years. Shit. Alright, let's go back to Cid. I need to get better equipment for, I'm keeping him in the back for now, but I need to get better equipment for, a thief. I think I might want to just go to, Gishel, maybe? If I can get some thief equipment, that'd be great. You had plans for August 15th, 2194? Dang. That's when you were finally going to become Spider-Man. That's right, I said Mang with a G. Alright, Refia leveled up. Ambushed. But enough about my bush. That's the worst kind of bush. The very worst kind of bush there is. I mean, we gotta go Lake Dahl and do the Cave of Bahamut and stuff, but... Oh, wow, okay. Finally, let Staten Island have a W? Yo, what up, Moogle? That's funny. Staten Island doesn't get to have W's. Derpy Sea Serpent. Hey, 69, the Derpy Sea Serpent. Oh, red caps. How dare you? There we go. Do 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 do. Stare at my black mage, you weirdo. Get fucked. Well, I don't need magic, but I was thinking... Oh, they don't actually have equipment and stuff here. Shit. Well, I can stay at the inn at least. Yeah, my way. I gotta find a place that's gonna give me good equipment for a thief. Oh. It's through here, I guess. I guess I could go to the Ancients Village and see what they have there. I mean, the alternative is I can maybe make him a ranger or something, but... Or just stick with monk. But I'd like to, I'd like to use the new jobs when I can. Mermaids and seahorse. The seahorse looking mad derpy, bro. Like, the derp is real. Thieves can stay in the back row with boomerangs, too, if I can find boomerangs. But I don't have any weapons on Refia right now. It's S Serpent. Get him. Got him. Get that silly snake. I know, I'm harping the dart. Harp-a-darp, tiddly-tarp. Ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba. Down here. Oh, nope. Come on. Get off that. Because Tockle's just raised, basically, you know? We're going to be going back to some of the previous towns anyway to get to Sid, so... Now that we have the Wheel of Time. Oh, Refia's Poison. That's good. That's something that's normal and we like. Welcome back, EB. So I guess down here is a good place to dock. Wait, I thought I healed the... Oh! Oh, Ingus is also poisoned? Sorry for not noticing, Ingus. You rad bastard.
Two pairs of knockers.
Oh, yeah. Knockers. Which figure would you... I think it was Final Fantasy IV, but it was translated to... They translated Knocker as Domovoy. I don't know, I could be wrong on that one. Meow, 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 meow. Whoa, 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 whoa. Yeah, what are you doing? Stop it. Knockers. Knock, 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 knock. All right, Swick. Let's see what they have here. They don't actually have anything that a thief could use here. At least not for weapons. That's okay. I'm gonna check the other towns. I think they could use daggers, so I could just find a place that sells daggers, you know. And nothing armor-wise. All right, that's whack.
That's hella whack.
Oh, ow, 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 shit. Sorry about that. All right. All right. Well, this was wasteful. Knockers. That's why I didn't want to sell anything. But I got impatient. So it's good to have old weapons on hand, you know?
Tangy.
Stare at my black mage, you weirdo. Get critted, ho. Oh, well. Perhaps you're taking a nappy poo. Well, here's Canaan, which is where I need to be anyway. Oh, they have mithril knives here. Give me like 2 of those. Okay. Alright, so now we'll do that. And see if I can maybe get some better armor. And then we'll go talk to Sid. Get that. And that. Okay. Alright, now we're talking. And since you're not properly equipped, let's put you in the front. How much lag do you have, Moogle? I don't mean your internet, I mean IRL. Sid, what's up? If only we had the Wheel of Time. What, this thing? This old thing? The Wheel of Time. With this, I can make you a new airship. Just a sec. I'll make the Enterprise into the finest airship of all. Back in a jiffy. But enough about peanut butter. Oh, he getting a new industrial album going on. You remember those? I wonder if Final Fantasy III came out before or after the Wheel of Time started. But I don't think it was called Wheel of Time in the OG Famicom version. I don't know. Like, I played fan translation. Finished. When you're on the open ocean, press the confirm button to convert the ship into an airship. You can only make landing on water, so be careful. Sorry, I couldn't remember how to get it to land on solid ground. So we now have a convertible airship. Good shit. Do 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 do. Hey now. Going this way. Actually. Forget how to actually do this though. I really can't just go in there? I know we have to get into that lake. Oh, I could just land on the lake. That's right. What am I thinking? No, but how do I get there? Ooh. Yeah, I forget what to actually do here. Hold on a second. Let me look this up. Oh, come on. Let's see. Toggle, Argus. Solitary Island? Alright. You know what? I think we have to just leave this continent now. And come back later. I think that's what we're supposed to do. I think we have to just go out to the actual world map. Yeah, so now we're in the actual overworld, of which there's not much. There's not much going on here. Oh. Come on, here we go. The world map is mostly flooded, as you can see. We'll fix that. This is where we need to be. Alright. The wrecked ship. Okay. One second, guys. Zeus's Wrath. Blood Sword. There we go. Most of the world is underwater again after that huge earthquake. I was on a boat at the time, luckily enough. I saved that young lady as she was clinging to a piece of driftwood. We're the only survivors as far as I'm aware. Oh, shit. I need an antidote, don't I? Fuck. Alright, let me go grab one. My bad. We need an antidote for this. That was 100% my bad, doggy. I might as well start flying, actually. It's probably faster, right? It's a little faster. Oh, I can't land there, that's right. It's fine, it's fine, it's fine. Gorgonzola! And a lizard man. The wheel of time keeps on spinning. I think in the original fan translation it might have been called like the Time Gear or some shit like that. I can probably get antidotes here. We got a bunch of them. Maybe like, yeah, 15's fine. Also, I should fill up on potions. It's been a while. Let me get some high potions too. Let me just spend some fucking money, right? We need to have those on hand. Alright, now let's get the hell out of here. Yeah, so this is the actual overworld. There's just nothing to it right now, really. We're gonna fix it. It's not gonna be like Wind Waker. I love the animation of the ship transforming. It's pretty cool shit. I need to like, I bought antidote. Oh, here they are. Where am I? Who are you? Oh, what is this power I feel within you? Is it light? You must be the warriors who were gifted with the powers of the crystals. Oh, thank goodness you are here. I am Arya, priestess of the Temple of Water. What happened? The Earth's power caused that great tremor and buried the water crystal deep underground. Without the water crystal to protect them, the people were turned to stone and sent plummeting into the ocean's depths. Please, take me to the Temple of Water. A shard of the water crystal remains there. If I can return it to the crystal, that might break the curse. But you're injured. I'll be fine. What matters is the fate of the world. Please, I intend to go to the Temple of Water. Okay. Thank you. Arya joins the party and stuff and things and whatnot. There is a sealed door in the Cave of Tides. With the crystal shard, we should be able to enter. I love the way this song sounds right now. Why can't I move? It's weird. The game keeps doing that to me. Alright. So once we do the water cave part, that'll like restore the overworld. Time to spend some fucking money. You're right though. There's no enemies here, so it's not like the airship is that beneficial. There will be enemies, but not yet. Here we are, the Temple of Water. $4. Thank goodness, the light has not yet left this shard completely. Arya carefully took the crystal shard. Come, we must take the shard to the cavern north of here. They require that in person because they are dumbasses. You're right. There's nothing to do here, right? Okay. They're dumbasses. Alright, here we go. The Cave of Tides. Alright, we got twin heads and a two poison toads. Yeah, they hitting kind of hard, but that's okay. Oof! That's why I bought all those potions. Ah, Incus is poisoned. Oh my god! What the fuck? Why does it always happen to Refia? Shit. I don't really have that many Phoenix downs either. Jesus Christ. You're gonna get good, right? Here, let me sort this. Okay. This door is sealed to prevent outsiders from entering the inner sanctum. It can only be opened by a priestess of the Water Temple. Arya kneels and murmurs a prayer. The seal on the door dissipated. Shall we proceed? Alright, two twin heads and a roper. Oh, yeah. The enemies here are definitely of a different breed, that's for sure. Wait, I gotta stop just going willy-nilly and... Because you have the steal command now, I should be using that. Oh my god. Couldn't steal. Could y'all just stop, like, beating the shit out of my thief? There we go. Alright. Okay. Alright, 1 second here. Okay, I know where I am. I guess I could have just pressed the map button. I don't think there's really any treasures in here, though. Cockatrice. That's a weird looking cockatrice. Sometimes Japanese games be confusing cockatrice and basilisk together. Oh, I didn't mean to do that? Oh, fuck. I gotta get off auto battling. Alright, here we go. That blood sword gave me a little bit of healing, though, you know? Couldn't steal. We'll eventually get there. Got a gold needle. Oh my god. Took him down to 69. Do, 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 do. Actually, I don't think this is the way. I think we gotta go up here. Alright, 2 twin heads and a poison toad. Yeesh. You know what, maybe I should hold off on having a thief until I can get boomerangs. Right? Like, what's the fucking point? Until I can get boomerangs, I'm gonna hold off on this. So let me, change your job back to monk. I mean, you're a level 45 monk. I've got good equipment for you. Until I find some boomerangs to throw, I'm not gonna bother with the thief. Gallirept? Yeah, I'm alright. Now we're talking. Because I haven't found, like, the thief's, like, sort of signature weapon in this. Yeah, they could use daggers, but the signature weapon's boomerangs. I haven't found any yet, so... Getting the Crystal of Wet. All that remains is the Crystal of Dirty and the Crystal of Queef. Yeah, we already got the Crystal of Hot. Actually, the Dirty one was the first one. We got Dirty and Hot. But then there's the Dark Crystals after that. Alright, a bunch of people leveling up. Hot, wet, dirty, queef. I remember when we came up with that. What was I playing? That was one of those, like, one of the bad Legend of Heroes games, right? Finding that Crystal Pepsi. Invisible cola. Gagatrice. I just like saying it. Gag. Alright, Angus' job went up to 42. Got a gold needle. Here we go, the Crystal of Wet. Crystal of Water, you may regain your light. Arya returns the faintly gleaming shard to the crystal. Watch out! Ugh. Arya! Luneth! Arya, no! You do not lack for luck, it seems. That cursed arrow was meant for you. I am the Kraken, tasked by Master Jean himself to ensure that this crystal never regains its former light. You will not leave here alive. The monster attacked. Let's fucking go. Alright, Kraken time. Release the Kraken. Oh my god, why is Ark petrified? I didn't even notice that. Oh, that causes problems. Shit. If I'd noticed that, I would have taken care of it earlier. Of course. Of course. Crack is whack. I need to heal her first before I try... Well... Yeah, I need to heal her first before I try to bring Raphia back. Motherfucker, you better stop that shit. Targeting only the low health individuals. I think this is. Actually, hold on. No. This should be fine, because he's a knight. He should be jumping in front of people, it's just not happening. You do it. I hope this works. You weren't supposed to go first, dude. That's fine, okay. Alright, we're good. I can never tell what order they're gonna go in. Yeah, because he's got guard instead of defend. You know what? Defend. That's why it's good to have a knight. Now we're talking. Lazara. He's gonna be calamari, you're right. Oh my god, the damage. Well, I'm out of Thundara. Instead of using Thunder, I got... See if I have any Zeus's... Yeah, I do have Zeus's Wrath. Fry them up! Yay! We got it! Calamari! Nice. Or if you're from East Coast and you're Italian American, you say Galamad. I hate that, but that's how it is said. Galamad. Alright. Ricolta becomes Rigort. Manicolti becomes Managat. That's a tough boss. I'm glad I got it. Alright, Aria. Light has returned to the crystal. My purpose is fulfilled. Thank you for everything. Aria, stay with us. This title is yours. It is imbued with the power of water. New jobs. Receive the title from Aria that holds the power of water. Geomancer, Dragoon, Viking, Black Belt, Dark Knight, Evoker, and Bard are now available. Aria, hang in there. It is my time. You must continue your journey without me. The world needs light to dispel the darkness. Do this for me. Bring back peace. Aria, farewell. No, Aria. Another earthquake. It's too dangerous to stay here. We can't just leave Aria. Watch out. Ah! That actually fixes the overworld. Not that he has competition. Oh, here we are. No, clowns. Oh. Oh, you're finally awake. 3 days is a long time to sleep. You don't say. Where are we? This is Amur, the town of water. My grandpa found you all collapsed in the ruins of the temple. We've been out for 3 days? And I got Hope of Water. Alright. Job-wise, let's see. I'm probably going to keep you as a knight, or... I don't know, maybe I should make you... Oh, I got Dark Knight and Dragoon. The Dragoons aren't actually that good in this, but the Dark Knights are good. Wait, how come you can... Oh, you can only use Dark Swords? That's okay for now. For now, I'm not gonna worry about it. You're gonna be a master anyway. Or they're called black belts now. There we go. We don't need no weapons when you're this job. The Viking... Evokers are good, but... I don't have any summons yet. So I think we're just going to keep it like this for now. Yeah, but you need specific Dark Knight swords. Sorry if I'm imposing on your hospitality, miss. Thanks for everything. Don't thank me. Thank Grandpa. I'd thank you to get the hell out of my way. Like, Jesus Christ. Good to see you up and about. All's well that ends well, eh? I guess. Alright. So I'm in armor, which is where? Hold on. Where is it? Where am I on the map? I'm not seeing it on the map. Where is it on the map? Oh, is that it? That's Water Cave. I think they forgot to label it, to be honest with you. He's a reverse Cecil. Good to see you up and about. All's well that I... Get the fuck out of my way, dude! You're standing in front of the door! Move! Thank you. Jesus, man. Feels like I just woke up from a vivid dream. Seems like no one remembers the earthquake, or that they turned to stone. I'll tell you who put that funny-looking chain on your ship. It was Goldor, that's who. Sounds like a dick. But, so now we can't use the airship, because we're chained. Now that's a toe tapper. Come on, everyone, let's boogie. Got better at piano real quick, huh? It's only my third time playing it. Yeah, I actually, Ummer's not located on the map at all. It looks. Oh wait, no, I found it. I know exactly where I am now. It's at the mouth of the river there. Okay. Jazz hands. You can stop playing now. We're tired. Bravo. Now play the skin flute. Or the butt trumpet. I'm going to play the organ. The male organ. Goldor is not to be trifled with. He's so strong, not even magic works on him. A pair of leathergrass shoes will get you over the bottomless bog easy. Actually, I think, if I remember correctly, Goldor is the one time you want the dragoon job. If I remember correctly. Didn't that eccentric old Delilah have a few pairs? If you want to check, she lives down in the sewers. That's normal. Goldor's Manor? Sure, I know it. It's in the mountains south of this town. Be careful of the bog, though. It's a bottomless marshland. If you fall in, you'll never get out. Goldor is obsessed with wealth. His entire manor is made of gold. But he's so paranoid of thieves, he keeps almost every door locked shut. She's got a pair of eyes. Thought you were going to say scissors. It's the man who rescued Arya. Where's Miss Arya? Did something... Oh, I see. This is regrettable news indeed. But Arya warned you But Arya wanted you to bring light back to the world. What are you waiting for? Get to it. So it's a crystal you're after, eh? I heard Goldor has one. His manor is south of here, beyond the bottomless bog. Bog. I don't need that. Once monsters started coming out of the sewers, the town elders had them sealed up. I'm pretty sure Gil has the key. You've seen his brigade of 4 old-timers, right? Yeah, old Gil. We have a legend here in our village. It says that 4 warriors will appear to bring balance to the forces of light and darkness. Here comes these assholes. Off we go! That happened. What was that? Who are those guys? Oh, don't mind them. They're harmless. Those fellas think they're the 4 warriors of legend. I can go on thinking that, I guess. Alright, let's go in here. Main Gauche, Holy Arrow, Kaiser Knuckle, Morning Star, Battle Axe. That's for Vikings. Oh, they have boomerangs here, but I'm not using a thief. Go figure. Okay, at this point, since they don't have dark swords, I'm gonna make the main character. I'm gonna make Lunathea a dragoon. Two with. Oh, I can only get one? Well, I'll have to grind up, but. I'm not gonna sell weapons. I hate doing that. 6,000? Alright. You fall behind the curve of leveling that, doing that anyway. If you're looking for info, I suggest the tavern. All the blabbermouths in town hang out there. Thank you, man with fake name. What happens to be the problem, youngsters? We need to get into the sewers to retrieve some leathergrass shoes. The sewers? Oh no, you can't go in there. Too many monsters. That's why they're sealed, don't you see? Look, we're on a mission and we need to find the crystal. This is important. Did you say crystal? So you four are the real warriors of legend. Ah, here comes these schmucks.
You know, they probably all talk like this.
Did you hear that?
These kids think they're the chosen ones. Don't they know that's us? They seem so convinced it's them. They seem dead set on getting into those sewers. Guess we're gonna beat them to it. Yeah, beat them to it. Oh, you'll see my mad skills.
Understood. I'll lead the way to the sewers. Don't fall behind, youngsters. Just like, what the fuck just happened? Now where's that keyhole? Ah! Put the key in the keyhole. Clunk! There you go. Follow the waterway down and you'll find the sewer entrance. Don't get in over your heads, you hear? Heads. That actually might be a good place to grind instead of outside. I don't know. I'm gonna go outside first, though. It's not a lot of... Yeah, we can't get very far because of the chain. Not a lot of room to move around. That's the problem. You know? Go over here and... There we go. Black floods. Oh, fuck you. God damn it. And I'm not even playing it. Archjaw level 1 up to 46. Well, I have some of the items that would help here. Let's see. Echo Herbs. Well, I don't think I need Gold Needle. Mallet. Maiden's Kiss. And Eye Drops. So she basically just sucked ass at everything. Like, that's wild. I don't think I've ever seen her finish a game other than Sanctus Mortem, and I had to hold her hand. Actually, no. Pokemon Let's Go Eevee, but I had to hold her hand through that, too. We got a Vulcan. I'm getting decent enough money. Like, I mean, you guys... Well, I guess... Did she ever finish Persona 5, or did she just start it over when the new version came out? You know, I'm thinking about it. I'm like, I don't know. Oh, man, that's the worst. Oh my god, the Barney game that plays for you. Shoot. Alright, let me, I got Legendary Warrior for defeating 500 monsters. I don't know if staying at the inn would help me with status problems. It might help me with some of them. Like the day before Royal came out. You're probably right. You know what? You're right, because you know what? I remember like every stream was, we're nearly at the end, and I'm like, you've been saying that for like 7 streams. You have no idea when the end is, do you? All right, that cures everything except for Toad and Minnie. Well, I guess I could just use the spells to do... But I can't use spells in Toad form, can I? I don't think I have any Maiden's Kiss. I'm going to buy one. This sucks. This sucks worse than anything that has ever sucked before. I might want to just grind in the sewers just to... Maybe like 5. Just to avoid that happening constantly. Because that's annoying. This sucks worse than anything else that has ever sucked before. How much money I got? 4,800. And how much did I need? 6,000. Okay. Yeah, no sense in using a Dark Knight if there's no, Oh. Don't do that. Where is the sewer entrance, anyway? If there's no dark swords to use. Oh, here it is. What an asshole. Yeah, I'll just grind around, like, right here.
I've never heard you say that before, Butthead.
I never needed to. But it needed to be said. We got Dark Legs and Gigantoads. I'm taking so much damage. God damn it. Somebody need armor and everything, you know. What an asshole. You ever go to that video, Wayne, and look at the comments? It's amazing. Everybody's like, Butthead was right, you know? There we go. I got a high potion out of that. And look at that, I have enough money. I need more spells. But sadly, there's no, like, magic shops in this place, as you can see. Oh, there's stuff here I can grab. Gishel greens. Alright. That was something that happened. I think it might be stuff around here, too. Yeah. Black garb. Now we're talking. Thief gloves, black cowl. Alright, that's everything. Alright, so let me get the other Thunder Spear. Alright, now we're talking. Let's see about armor. Third season of Beavis and Butthead? Nice. Alright, so they got... Oh, you know what? Hold on. Let me actually... Because I got a couple of things in the grass. Yeah, this guy's basically got very little armor on right now, but... Alright, so... A Chakra Band would be definitely good. Viking Mouth, Thief Club. Alright, so basically all that I would want would be, this and that. Okay. Well, I know the grinding spot, right in the dungeon. The Dungeness crabs are in there. What an asshole. Gain a few levels, job levels. Why not? Twin Ligers. Oh, I didn't heal myself. It's alright. Do it right after this. Not official announcement close to it? Yeah. Like, I'm sure we'll hear the official announcement from, like, We'll hear the official announcement from... I just realized he's a Dragoon. I can put him in the back row, right? Hold on. Yeah, why not? Because Spear's Reach. What was I thinking? We'll hear from Paramount Plus, you know?
Is there a way to, like, turn her personality down? Like, you know, like with the TV?
I don't know. It's probably in, like, advanced settings. He should do just as much damage from the back row as a Dragoon. Which is not a lot, but needs to get job levels and such. Dragoon's kind of underwhelming, but we'll get better jobs as the game goes along. Dark Knight's really good, but there's no Dark Swords for me to use right now. Twin Ligers. The Black Belt, though. Dope job. Yeah, I definitely want to watch that Geddy Lee thing. That looks dope. Alright, we're getting there. That Geddy Lee docuseries looks amazing. Alright, Lunith and Ingus leveled up. I was like, oh god, I'm glad that's on Paramount Plus, because it's a streaming service I actually have, you know? Ow. Double ow, what the fuck? Why you always liger? Alright, arc levels up. Why the fuck you lying? Oh my god, quit fucking lying.
Dark legs, more like dork legs, am I right?
Ah, he's poison. See, as the job level goes up, you become more proficient with the weapons. That's why when you switch to a job, it might suck at first. In the old version, it was like you basically had to go through a trial period where you sucked at the job until you fought a certain amount of battles. And then you would be, it would basically unlock the full potential. But it happened every time you changed a job. You had to fight something like 10 to 15 battles before you were good at it. But in this one, I'm noticing you just keep your job level, which I think is a way better way of doing it. All right, Refia levels out. Gonna go back to the inn and heal. Whoa, hello. Oh, good. Wait, let me look at Rotten Tomatoes. I didn't even know that movie was out. That's awesome. So let's see. So Five Nights at Freddy's has a 24% on Rotten Tomatoes right now. You'll love to see it. You'll love to see it. That's awesome. The audience scores all kids, that's why. Kids and chuds. Which, honestly, they should be kept as separate as possible. Yeah, my way. Yeah, that's the thing. There's chuds that'll see it just to be chuds and see it. And then there's kids, and you can sit there and explain why they shouldn't see it, and they'll be like, but I like it. Whatever. How much money do I have? Alright, not enough. 69. Oh, it's 89. Well, yeah, that's the thing about it, you know. I mean, it's pretty much movies like that. They're critic proof. That's the sad thing. They are critic proof. I wish he wouldn't feel obligated, you know? I wish he'd be like, fuck it, I got my bag, you know? He doesn't owe them anything. I just got senior worker for leveling up a job to level 50. Which job is that? It's probably white mage or black mage, because I haven't changed them much. I don't even see that. White mage is level 50. Yeah, it would be great if he had a spot. Like when he said he wasn't going to promote that one movie that he's making until after the strike was over, and he totally didn't do that. He might have a SAG-AFTRA exception, but I kind of doubt it. Like, dude, I get it, you're wholesome and everything, but have a spine, you know? Like, come on, man. Integrity. That's why I like Maximilian, because he's wholesome and he has integrity. And he's not loud. That's the other thing. He's not constantly screaming. Or probably because he's not playing horror games all the time. People gotta play horror games and then pretend to be scared. So he does have the exemption that got confirmed. I figured. Still, I would have preferred that he stuck to what he said he was going to do. You know what I mean? It would have been nice for him to actually stick to what he said he was going to do. Even if they did give him... It would have been, you know, like, imagine how much, how much, like, brownie points he would have gotten if he would have said, SAG-AFTRA gave me an exception and I could release the trailer now, but I'm not going to because I'm going to stick to my word. That would have been amazing. Gotta heal. Also, I have enough money for at least one of those pieces of armor, so I should head out of here and... Well, that's good that he doesn't do that, but that seems to be what so many people do. Like, I'm gonna play horror games and be like, oh my god, you know? And it's like, oh, come on, you're not really scared. Come on. Get out of here. Get out of here with that shit. Nobody believes you. Alright, so let me grab this. And I also want to get the other thing, which is 4,500. What was the joke, though? I'm kind of curious to hear that he brought it up. Why am I, like, derping? It's over here. Yeah, that's another thing. Which I have to bring up Maximilian again, who did a charity stream for BLM and raised 20 grand, including a large donation of his own. Like, I'm sorry, he made a donation of 20 grand and then raised an additional 20 grand of donations through his charity stream. And it's like, I remember when he announced the charity stream, you know, he did like one of those, like what I do, the YouTube video. It's like a minute long saying he's live on Twitch. And there were all these comments. You're like, oh, this woke garbage. Oh, I'm disappointed. I'm unsubscribing. And then I went to the stream and it was just people supporting him. So he also filtered out a large amount of assholes from his community. Oh, so he had like an actual, like, and then did the, oh wait, I'm supposed to do the, okay, that's funny. I never understood why, like, I understand, like, obviously I understand watching Let's Plays and stuff, right? But I never understood why you would want the person to be fake. And it seems it's a generation thing where kids really want that fake reaction. Yeah, I don't understand that. Like, she's all wishy-washy about it, whereas her husband, who has way more to lose, is all in. But she really thought she knew what she was doing, huh? I think that's when I unfollowed when you told me about that. Because I used to raid her and stuff, but I think it was when you told me that. Because I remember thinking, like, we mentioned her, like, kind of a while ago. Because we never talk about Kimmy, right? We never talk about Kimmy. And you mentioned her randomly, and I was like, huh, is that person still... I'm like, I haven't heard from that person in a long time. And I'm like, I must have unfollowed at some point. I must have unfollowed her because I don't see her anymore, so... But I don't specifically remembering unfollowing, but if she's still around, I must have unfollowed her. Oh, that's what it is, the baby, yeah. Gotta heal Angus. I almost have enough money. Actually, my Might Mage job is so high right now that regular cure... Oh, good for them. I remember when Max and his wife had the baby. They did like a big contest to see if anybody can guess what the baby's name was going to be, and it was like from a list of first names and middle names, and nobody got it. Yeah, hopefully, right? Alright, Lunas, Ark, Ingus, all leveling up. Do you have enough money yet? Oh, very nearly. One more battle will do it. I just got Smart Saver for obtaining a grand total of 100,000 gil. Of course, I have 4,300 now, but like I said, I've been spent some money in this, you know? Damn, I'm getting poisoned like a bitch right now. Squid does that, which is always funny to see, because Squid's just like, you can't shame me. I'm beyond that. Do you think you can give me shame, mortal? I am far beyond you. You cannot comprehend what I am about. Alright, so let me grab this chakra band. I think we got enough time to do the sewers. I'm going slightly late. We'll just do the sewers and stop after that, I guess. Yo, mama. Yeah. Dark legs and 2 gigantoads. Man, very first time I got hit in here, I got poisoned. That's tough. Let's fix that. Whoa, somebody else? Angus, that's the second time I overlooked the fact that you were poisoned. I am sorry, my dude. Cat claws. I know that the black belt can use that. Okay, it's worth it. Like, it's not always worth it for the black belt to have a weapon. I'm pretty sure he should still punch. No, he's just using cat claws. Damn. Alright, I might de-equip that for now until I find a second claw that is worth using. Because he's punching with both fists. But with the cat claw only on one, he's not using the other fist, so it's less damage overall. Armon White is a bitch. I just had to say it. Armon White is a... I'm saying it again. Armon White's a bitch. Help! Fist. Hey, it's those old-timers from earlier. We can't just leave them to fight on their own. And the weakest possible enemy. Goblins. That's so funny to me. They couldn't even deal with goblins. Like, damn, bro. You suck that bad?
We would have been goners without your help. We owe you one. I guess this proves that we're not the legendary heroes after all. Such a shame. Oh well, you win some, you lose some. Well, no use crying over spilled milk. We'd better let these whippersnappers handle this. Besides, I need a nap. So you four were the legendary heroes all along. Could have sworn it was us. Thanks for the help. Seems we weren't quite up to snuff. I guess it's back to the grindstone for us.
Yeah, why don't you practice grinding? Yeah. Isn't there... Yeah, there's something here. Oh, stroppers, but I get a free round. I'm into it. Do a bit of healing after this. Main Gauche? Thorian Hammer. I want to give that to you. No, you can't use it? Really? Can you use Main Gauche? No, you can't. Okay. That's fine. I'll hang on to those. Orichalcum? That's a dagger in this. And Power Bracers. So let me just see. You get the Power Bracers. Okay. I think the thieves use the Orichalcum. Alright, we got Dark Legs and a Gigantode. We're almost done with this. Punch the shit out of him. Ruffy's job level went up to 12. A Dark Legs and a Gigantode. Who'd have thunk it? Armon White Wood. He's a shithut. My, what have we here? Are you looking for old Delilah? Yes, we were hoping to borrow her leathergrass shoes. Do you know where she might be? Why, Delilah's me. Ha ha ha. So you youngins think you're the legendary warriors? I see you sure don't look the part if you ask me. But if you insist, here are the shoes you desire. Catch! Here comes these four assholes.
Watch out! Those shoes were a trap.
How could you tell?
Just a hunch. Nah, I'm just joshing. I've seen the real shoes before. Delilah stopped these youngsters and telling the truth. I'll vouch for them.
Oh my word, I took you for liars. My mistake.
Would you give them your leathergrass shoes?
If you gents trust them, then I'll take your word on it. Here, these are the real shoes. Obtain leathergrass shoes. Now we can get across that bottomless bog and find the last crystal. We put on the shoes.
You four may not be
the chosen warriors, but you're the true heroes at heart. Thank you.
It was nothing. We best be off. Hang on tight. I'll teleport us out of here in no time. Whoopee!
And we're out. Let me stay at the inn, and we'll stop it for today. 'Twas fun. Alright, we gotta get out to the overworld to save it, though. I mean, I can quick save, but it's better to have like a hard save. Hard. That old dude is probably not allowed within 100 feet of a school. None of them are. That's why they have this party, right? Wrong button. Alright. Okay. There we go. All right, guys, we're going to go over the schedule, and then we're going to do a raid. Don't go anywhere just yet. Please stick around for this raid. Let's see. This is what we got going on. So tomorrow night, as is tradition, we're going to be playing Xenoblade Chronicles Definitive Edition for the Switch. Sunday night, we got some Castlevania games set up. We got Castlevania Rondo of Blood, which we should be finishing up. That's on the TurboGrafx 16. And Castlevania Bloodlines for the Sega Genesis. We'll actually be playing it twice. Once as John and once as Eric. And I've never actually played all the way through it as Eric because I usually prefer John, but we'll play both ways. So that's Sunday night. Monday afternoon, more of Street Fighter Alpha 2 Gold for the PlayStation. Tuesday night, love this game so far. More of Astalon Tears of the Earth for Steam. Really cool game. Wednesday afternoon, more of Pokemon Heart Gold version for the DS. Thursday night, Emerald Dragon, of course, another game that I'm having a blast with. Emerald Dragon for the SNES. And then Friday afternoon, a week from today, more of Final Fantasy III Pixel Remaster, which we'll be playing on Steam. I guess I'm going to raid Nishi again. He's playing Super Mario Wonder. That game just came out. Let's raid him.
I think that makes sense. Oh, you mean with the PNG? Yeah. It's obviously still based on my model.
Let's see if he gets this reference.
Got a bunch of people chilling. My partner visiting from another country,
Let's see if he gets this reference. All right, guys. There's your reference. There's your reference. There's your raid call. Copy it, paste that as we head into Field of Nisha stream. So Elephant's Got Big Dirty Feet was the way to remember the notes, the order of them on a clef. EGBDF. But anyway, I'll see you guys over there. I'll see you guys on Discord. I'll see you guys tomorrow for Xenoblade and around in general. Here we go.